Hello! Testing 1, 2, 3. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Apologies for the delay. In case anyone was not aware, I forgot to remind folks, normally I'm pretty diligent about this, but had to take my ma to her most recent appointment at the hospital. We got back pretty much round about the time I was going to start streaming, but between having to get up as early as we did, not to mention the freaking heat, man. The car was an absolute hot box. It was really took it out of me, so I just kind of sat down and just got myself comfortable and got this nice and cold because I don't need it. But a plank and blade. I think there's a few other folks. We had Sage, Ash, Mythics, Arcana. I think everyone else has said hello. Yeah. Seth took a Seth nap to recover his stamina. A little bit. Yeah. I was also just kind of reading over some of the instructions for. So long story short, we reached the point. It's been a very long wait. Almost half a year. Finally got to speak to an optometrist, and my ma finally has her long-term contact lens, which she popped in. And I got a couple of practice runs of helping placing the lens in and out. I never use contacts myself, and so is my dad, so we're both always at hand should we need to. So I was kind of doing that, and I'm just reading over the instructions of the do's and don'ts. It's pretty self-explanatory, thankfully, so it should be okay. But hey, you, how's it going, man? But yeah, the good news is actually is rare. I can share good news with you guys. The lens works incredibly well. Far better than even the last time. She went from for context. So her left eye is, unfortunately, that's beyond repair. You know, long term, like uveitis was her original diagnosis. It's strong to do with it's like inflammation. The underlying cause is not explicitly known, but it does start to affect the vision, and then has a very high tendency to cause cataracts and glaucoma, both of which my ma has. She's had so many procedures performed on both eyes. The left one there's nothing really that can be done. Like best case scenario, she can perceive light and dark, and if something moves across her vision, she can see that. And the right eye was pretty good for a while, but then that developed a complication, almost like a bubble on the lens, and just light wasn't getting to where it needed to, and her vision went from like she could barely see a few feet in front of her. Like got to the point like that a normal eye chart she could barely read the first row. They had to bring the chart right up to her just to make it out. Having since put the lens in, back to normal. Like she can sit at a safe distance and almost get pretty much to the last few lines of the eye chart, so her vision's like significantly improved. So she's doing a lot better. She's a lot happier. She is frustrated with the process of having to put the lens in and out, but that's a small price to pay for the gift of corrected vision. Let's see, doing good. Doing the daily stuff in Honkai. Oh yeah, and they also added new content recently, right? Yeah, we're back to Darkest Dungeon 2. I was really struggling on what I wanted to play, and surprisingly, I found myself wanting to play this game despite my frustration with the accursed boss 3. And yeah, she's going to be like Solid Snake or a big boss, you know, with the eye patch. Did they patch the game again? Or I'm going to try and brute force it. And as am I, Arcana. And good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm really really tired. I was pretty restless because I don't know, I was stressing about this appointment and hoping that there wasn't going to be more roadblocks. We did hit a bit of a roadblock. There is from a health and safety standpoint, and I'm guessing for the sake of them checking all the boxes, technically my ma is supposed to be the one popping the lens in and out, but because she can't see very much with her left, it was difficult for her to like place the contact lens in, and she was struggling to remove it. And they wouldn't really let us, like, I wouldn't say they wouldn't let us leave, but they wouldn't like issue the lens. I'm like, come on. So they had me and my dad both practice the placing of the lens in and the removing of it. And then they're like, okay, well, there's 2 people that'll always be on hand. But they're still encouraging my ma to practice, but it's difficult to do that when you can't use your other eye to help kind of, guesstimate. So she's having to do it by feel. But thankfully, we got everything we needed. But yeah, she's got the lens in right now. She can see remarkably well. But yeah, to her it was definitely a surreal moment, because like she had almost gotten used to seeing everything in such a blurry haze. When you've had reasonable vision for so much of your life, and then it very quickly deteriorates within a matter of a month or so, it's very scary. And because she couldn't see anything with the left eye anymore, she was terrified that the right eye was on the way out, and then she would be without comparable sight. But the lens kind of reset the scale. If anything, it's better. So hopefully she'll be seeing a lot better. Hey Seki, good to see you again, bud. I hope you're doing all right. But yeah, we played Warhammer 40k. Amazing game. I had a lot of fun. There's a part of me that would have loved to have continued it, but there's a couple of reasons. The main one is there is definitely the big thing that I don't want to play too much of it, because it goes as far as Act 3, and that was easily, I think I could have seen myself getting to possibly 60-70 hours. So I wanted to make sure that there was enough, like when the game is fully out, that it still has that new car smell. So I wanted to shelf that before I got too invested. The other one was, it's a mix of, like, some people wouldn't want to tune in because they want to play it themselves, so they want to avoid spoilers. And the third and most obvious one is it's not everyone's cup of tea. So because of that, I elected to shelf the game. But for a alpha recently turned beta, pretty good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm sure stuff will go over multiple balance patches and tweaks and adjustments, and a lot of content will be added and revised. But what's there, like, the framework is solid. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Alka have in store. So because I was struggling on what game I wanted to stream next, I elected to revisit Darkest Dungeon 2. I'd watched Bantix play it and trying to go for the same boss I am. And part of me thought, man, I really would like to play this, even with a frustrating boss waiting at the end of the third act, I guess it is? Let's see, not particularly yesterday was a disaster. What happened? Got kicked from RP server and had my whitelist cancelled. Is for GTA? I'm trying to remember. Hey Ash, how you doing? But yeah, I am here. Wait, Red Dead Redemption has a server for RP? I thought it was only a GTA thing. That shows what I know. I might need to move chat as well, but I think this should still work. I think. I can't remember actually if this is in
Learn from each attempt. Deepen your understanding.
This is our last round,
and
isn't it?
victory will come.
Nice. It is still inferior. Oh, I need to put my phone on charge. I don't need to, but it would be nice. I didn't even realise until I went for a half-mile walk today, because I wanted to make sure I still get my footsteps in before I went for the appointment. But I realised there was barely 6% charge left on the phone. But yeah, let's move onwards. But yeah, it is still frustratingly warm.
We travel through the incalculable dimensions of human weakness.
Alright, let's unlock some things and see what we can have for the subsequent runs. So the working fields, what do we got? We got
New instruments
nightshade
will help us
concoction.
diagnose the world's affliction
So basically,
and overcome it.
it gives you resistance to death blow. I think it caps out at 90. So that way there's always a 10% chance you could be snuffed out. Stagecoach.
Every twinkling recollection
Order
is
signal
another
decoder.
implement at our disposal.
Order location, double the trinket selection. I mean, sure, if you want to get more trinkets. Hey, Mythics. Good to see you, man. Sorry I wasn't here at the start of the stream, dude. Yeah, my apologies to everyone. It was too important. I had to go, I really wanted to be at this appointment, and I'm really happy I went. My dad probably could have done it solo, but being able to sit with the optometrist and ask all the questions and the do's and don'ts and practice popping that lens in and out, it makes you feel a lot more comfortable and confident that, you know, if my dad's not at hand, that I will be. Spore grenade.
In the science of survival.
Sure. I can work with that. That's like a mushroom grenade. I can work with that. Explosive and noxious. And lastly, trinket.
A drop of sanity
Dark impulse.
in a sea of madness.
Let's see. Unlocks the potential of cultist trinkets. Basically, it boosts your resistance to debuffs, but it lowers your damage for every negative token. You can work with that. You care about your parents more than us. Yep. Sorry guys, but my parents come before anything else. Also, Sergey, thank you very much for the very generous donor. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Up and away.
Glad to see the new lens is working well. Yeah, my saw a rare, you know, broad smile when you can almost see the wrinkles in the sides of the eyes. I don't get that often from my ma these days, but yeah, it was this one here. There is my pride and joy, my son. She's looking very happy. So obviously the left eye you can actually see the graying of the cataracts, but the right, the lens is doing pretty good, and it's doing well. She can see, yay! But yeah, she's doing well. But thank you for the shiny second. Alright, so we're gonna do Living City. I think it's more to boost these guys up.
Broken souls.
Yeah.
And yet our fortunes ride with them.
So we maxed out Jester, Plague Doctor. So I guess Grave Robber's next.
A little more light, a little more
yeah, she does. I forget what product she actually uses, but yeah, she does regularly do that.
The true splendor of a world. Those who live within it.
Oh, nice. So we got, wait, what do we get here? Stiff Drink is pick to the face is more damage. That's a lot. Convert stealth to crit, 80%. Oh, but you, well, it depends if you get the haste effect. If you don't, this is a win-win. Maybe. Night Swarm. The Shadow's my favorite cloak. Stealth-oriented roll with potent movement skills. Plus 50% damage when you're stealthy, but you lose some of your max health. I've seen worse. And more. She's faster and has more death blow resistance. Cool. I can work with that. I can definitely work with that. Alright.
The road calls once more to its dark passenger.
I still can't disregard the man at arms. He's such a powerful character. Every time I've gone without him, I've barely made it to like the third area. It's so hard to go without, despite my best efforts. You know, consistent block and the shielding of your allies. How do you say no to that?
Adrift in this bituminous nightmare.
Alright. We move onwards.
They lit black candles and chanted rhythmically in the guttural tongues of long-forgotten tribes. Even now, I can hear the echoes of those awful invocations.
Ritual.
The crossroads. Who will step forward into the light?
Well, it depends on the quirks. Elementary, my dear friend. Elementary. What do we got? Tangled Explorer, Resolute. Okay, so I won't drink any booze, so that makes it harder to, you know, mend fences and bridge gaps, as they say. So currently my dream team consists of basically anything and everything to do with applying plague. This weather is stupid, sitting around 15 degrees Celsius earlier this week, over 32 next week. I forget that you're in Ash's neck of the woods. You guys have very turbulent weather. Ours is, surprisingly, as annoying as it is, it's quite consistent. Like, we stayed low 20s and then mid, and now it's in high 20s. We peaked at 30. Today it's a couple of degrees cooler, and it should go down to mid 20s again. So we should hopefully not see another spike like this. I'm gonna take a day off and take the fam to Noah's Ark next week. That's the water park, right? Yeah. I think you've taken them there before, or at the very least you called this place by name. That rather vividly rings a bell.
Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
I've seen worse. Yeah, I thought so. This rung a bell. Let's ditch Ounce of Prevention and Incision. So we got a couple of new skills with the Plague Doctor because we maxed them out. Oh, that's the other thing. We need to no. Let's focus on unlocking their skills. Who's missing them? So the Grave Robber's definitely coming. Yeah, we need to make sure everyone's got their skills unlocked. Maybe we just focus on one. Actually, no. Yeah. Actually, that.
Avarice slips unseen into the catacombs of the mind.
What is her thing? Slow-handed sucks. -2 is pretty bad, but we did just level it up, so it's more of a -1. So I got the seasonal pass this year, so we'll be going a few times. I think tis the season, literally. Tis the season. Alright, do you keep your original skill choice? So Noxious Blast, Blinding Gas, Battlefield Medicine, Plague grenade. So the new things we got was this one. This just makes it so the damage over time happens immediately, but it does remove the debuff. So it's like top heavy, and then this is for. I think if I was gonna bring, if we were gonna do like a burn setup, I might have done that, but this is fine. Let's see. I'm just so sad. Do not want to spoil this negative energy, but it's just my first real experience with RP, and I put a giant pile of shit onto it. What did you break like a rule for RP? I haven't done much of it in like an MMO setting or an online game. Like the only RP I've done is in Dungeons and Dragons. Where is the flagellant? Yeah, he still needs to unlock some of his skills. So I will keep Punish. I'll get rid of Fester. Oh, it's because you were drunk. Oh, fudge. Is there any chance they might overturn the banning or anything like that? Lash this gift. And Acid Rain's a no-brainer. So we've got Suffer, which was... requires the target to have a damage overtime, and you steal that. Nah. Then Sepsis was the other shiny skill. Yeah, I do that one. So Sepsis is... it requires the flagellant's HP to be less than 50%. It's got 3 uses. Plus 30% Blight Pierce when the target has a combo token. And if upgrade? Okay, this is more. It's not a ban, but I have to do the whitelist shit all over again, and for my character, probably several paths are closed. So, there is a chance to maybe fix this, but it's probably going to take some time. I'm sorry, Seke. Oh, I also need to make sure I've chosen the Alchemist. Oh, Night Swan's a new thing. Wait, hang on a minute. Lunge and Pirouette change. So let's see. Lunge is 4 to 8 damage. Do I even have Pirouette? I don't. Nah, I'll stick with the original Venom drop. Just a better chance. God, you really do slow down. So she has a negative 5 to her speed. She goes really late in the initiative. Plus 2 damage dealt when stealth is stealthed. And it also upgrades... by how much? That's a big fucking debuff, man. 1 second. 2... so 2, evidently. Alright, and then if you go into Venom Drop, it becomes... it's still 2. I think it just makes it so other skills after this... ah, fuck that, you might as well just be a Wanderer then. Yeah, because you take no downsides. My wife is pale as hell too. Darn Irish blood. It's like a mini version of Ash. Walking beacon of Gondor, man. 40 keks. Alright, let's grab you. That's fine. So what do I give you? Maniac, sacrifices Blight. No, I need Blight Potency. Examinate, low health grants great potency to Blight and buff alike, or Scourge. A role that revels in divesting others of their burdens. Toxic state gains new effects. Toxic state? That? You're assuming he's gonna lose his marbles. I think I'll still go with Examinate. Punish, Acid Rain, Sepsis, and Lash. So, Punish. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, let's put our boy here.
Zealotry.
So these two set up skills to unlock.
Light upon the soul.
And I believe I did the Man-at-Arms. God. Yo, Mythics, you might know this, or someone in chat. If you don't bring a Man-at-Arms, who else is good to bring as a tank? The Leopard terrifies me to no end. As in, I just don't like him. He's one of the few that's got some skills that can draw attention. Like, how do you... I need to force her to put sunscreen on. She hates feeling slimy. Better than having to then shed a layer of skin later. The Flagellant is tanky, but I'm kind of using him with the intent to inflict wounds upon my foes. Hey, Umbral, just popping by to smug at your inevitable bout of madness. Oh, don't worry, we'll have plenty of that before long. Can you actually use those skills at the front? Yes. 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 Oh wow, actually it could be at the front. Sure. Then I guess maybe he should partner up with the Highwayman?
Hunted, harried, a fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
The Highwayman can be evasive as a secondary tank. That's kind of the role I am trying to go down at the moment. We got Rouge. He'll likely be in rank 1 and 2 most of the time. Yeah, I'll make him Rouge. So we'll do the Duelist advance to hop 1 rank forward, and then Point Blank to hop 1 rank back. Take aim is crit dodge, crit times 2, or I'd sooner go for the bleed. What was the new skill I got? There was double tap, and then there was double cross. Hate the feeling of sunscreen. It often makes my skin freak out. Try to make the most of UV resistant clothing and my parasol. So that's a sun umbrella in case you guys don't know. Did you reach the end of what Rogue Trader had as of yet? No, I shelved it early. Not for lack of not enjoying it. I was having a blast playing it. There's 3 reasons I stopped. The game goes as far as chapter 3. I was already getting close to like 40 hours. So what I didn't want to do is play 40 hours and then, you know, when the game is updated, have to go through early content, making it feel repetitious. So I didn't want to push like too far. I just wanted to get a good taste of it, and I got a pretty good taste. The second one was it was alienating some of my viewers, namely those who didn't want to have the actual game spoiled for themselves. And the third was it wasn't everyone's cup of tea either. Numerically speaking, it was probably not the best game to stream, but it was a fun game to stream for me. So I decided to kind of shelf it for now. I was debating for a while as to what else I'd want to stream, but I couldn't really come up with anything. I had a few ideas, but in the end I figured I'll return to Darkest Dungeon 2, at least for today. So, go from there. Yes, yes, too hard. Still, Inscription was one of the games I was considering. I do have that. That is on the menu. What else do I want? I think I'll keep a pistol shot. We'll go with that. I believe that is everyone done and dusted. Yeah, I've already bought it. It was on offer when I purchased it. I'll take one Inscription stream. Well, like I said, it's definitely on the list. Definitely on the list. I'm hesitant with other games because there's no way to predict how many folks will tune in. I really hate when the stream becomes like that. I need to start, you know, worrying about numbers, but it is pretty important. Okay, we need to give folks some of these names. Alright. I will make Ashray E. You can be our grave robber. Mythic will be our flagellant. Blade, you can be our Highwayman. You typed your name wrong. No, it's fine. And then the Plague Doctor. I'll make the Arcana. If you eat more noodles, you get more followers. Oh, it's way too warm for that. Oh, honestly, I am exhausted. Didn't sleep well, got up way earlier than intended, proceeded to go out for a walk in the worst of temperatures, and then went to the hospital as a ball of stress. It's been a process. Also, Sege, thank you very much for the 19-month resub. Thank you very much, thank you.
Let's do it.
You got a knife and a gun, that you do. You're going to forget, so I'm going to remind you daily. Oh, that you're not going to be here next weekend. Oh, this coming weekend. I'm visiting my friend this weekend, so I'm working from home Thursday. Oh, I didn't know you were working from home Thursday. That I didn't know. And heading out of town Friday and be back Sunday night. Okay, so that first part I didn't know. The second I probably would have remembered. Alright, so everyone's good to go. We got the team. We got them named. So the Flagellant Mythics, the Highwayman Bladewing, the Grave Robber, Ashray. Oh god. Wow! Holy shit. Second, thank you so much for 20 subs. Thank you so much. Holy shit. These gifted submaroons, holy moly, have gone to, let's see, Os, Psycho, your boy Father, Moritanel, Neon Affliction, Belfi Valant, Ronnie Branco, Timo Thunder, Rockin' Dead, Minori 7Y2, Seal 32, Rayloth, Tarek Ironhand, Skull Meow, No Juice Viscosity, nice try but no, Sunbeam EU, Straz 000, Bjeleveld, Ishua, and Daggero. I think I recognise at least half of those names as well. It is a lot of subs. Holy shit. That's several bags of stand. Remember when we literally forced noodles down Seth's throat? Yep. But to be fair, it was rigged. I mean, I went as far as to flip a coin. You guys wouldn't heed it. And then on top of that, Ash set up a poll, which was clearly rigged. I had to stop the count. I was this close to building a wall. But thank you very much, Seke. Not only for your dono, but for your own resub of 90 months and for the 20 gifted. That's very generous of you, friend. Thank you. Okay, let's send these heathens out into the wild. Alright, new run. Who dis? We're entering the valley.
Onward. And let us hope enough yet remains of the world.
Seth, good news. By all means, I'm all for hearing good news. Let's see. Well, if you got to listen to my shit, I have to repay somehow. Oh, don't worry about that. That's kind of what my stream is centered around, you know. Folks sharing their day to day, both the good and the bad. Christ, I have you guys listen to my stuff half the time, so it's only fair. Let's see. I'm exhausted and annoyed as well. My son went to bed 3 hours before me. Woke up 3 hours after and had the gall to complain about being tired when I dragged him to pick something up from school. Those little shits. Ah, man, to be young. I know. But to be fair, we were all there once, and I was the same. Ugh, god damn it. I'm guilty of the same thing in my youth. Only as I've continued to get older did I realise just how much shit my dad had to put up with when it came to me and my brother. I guess I'll put that there. Wait, do you have to have a stained trinket though? Oh no, the trinket itself is stained, so it's allowed. And that is technically a noxious item, so I'll put that there. After 5 days on meds, I'm feeling halfway decent. Great, this is for the antidepressants, right? Did all my chores for the whole week yesterday and today. You were very productive. Kind of scary productive. You know how teenagers' brains work? They really need more sleep. Yeah, they're still growing. So fair. They haven't yet had their hopes dwindle when they realise what life is really about, so better to let them enjoy their slumber and their vitality.
Ahead, only trial and tribulation.
They do need as much sleep as possible. It's one of the reasons. The only thing I'm strict about is bedtime. Yeah, especially like early on. Right now, my sleep pattern is egregious, but fair. I can't remember the last time I had this with energy. This is good. This is really good to hear, man. Got good news. Managed to catch up with an old friend. We talked a lot. Bonded with talking about games. He's super into Guild Wars 2. Oh wait, yeah, you're playing that yourself, are you not? So that's even better. Teenagers when everything is at the end of the world. I wish I could go to my younger self and bitch slap him. What I thought was important back then is fucking trivial by comparison now. It's almost a cosmic joke. Oink! Alright, let's see. Oh wait, I didn't update Ash's skills, did I? Yeah, I need to fix that. Ow. Anyways, how are you? Feeling good despite the heat? I am doing better today. I have not been in the best place for a good like 2.5 to 3 weeks. Just a lot of stuff just weighing on my mind. But in spite of that, I've been working through it. Today was a stressful day. I'll cut a long story short. My Mars vision has been getting worse as time has gone on. It got to the point where she can't see much from her left eye anymore, and the right eye had worsened. But just today, we got her a long-term contact lens. There was a 6-month wait just to get it tested and reassessed and order the lens and show us how to use it. She just came home today. I went with her. with my Da, and her vision's a lot better now, which is a big relief because now it means she can do her day-to-day with greater ease. So that's definitely one potential burden off my shoulder, at least hopefully both short, mid and long term. The heat, it has been proving to be quite frustrating, but it looks like we're past the worst of it. The worst of it was a couple of days back. We hit 30 degrees Celsius. Now it'll kind of stay to the high to mid 20s. As long as I make sure I drink plenty and I've got my fan on, I think I'll be alright. But thank you for asking. Played it a bit, but just the trial version. He bought the €100 full bundle consisting of all DLCs and expansions. It was worth the money for him. He's well over 1,000 hours in. Oh, it's perfect for him then. Nice windswept shirt. Thanks. It's my only yellow shirt in my collection. Yellow is not usually a colour I have a great affinity for. I bought this shirt because, you know, back when the DMCA apocalypse was occurring on Twitch, I had to suddenly change the music I was listening to. Windswept offered a pretty extensive library of music to listen to freely. And one of the things they had going was a bit of a drive to see if they could sell some of their merch, and I was like, oh, they got shirts. I really loved the design. And I could have picked my usual, you know, grey shirt or black shirt, but in the end I was like, you know what? How about you pick a brighter colour for once? I decided to go with yellow. No airlock executions. No, we've shelved the game for now. I don't want to get too far into it, so I would just want a taste of it, and what I played so far I'm very happy with, so I'm looking forward to seeing what else
Planning and mindfulness.
Rogue Trader is going to bring.
As sharpened steel.
Alright, so the skills I normally go for, which are no-brainers, are the Plague Grenade, because it's a good opener. Now, I think we need to make, because we don't have a designated tank like we normally would, I'm actually going to go with the advanced version of Duelist Advance, because it offers 3 counterattacks. When it's finally released, you'll choose Chaos. I'm still going to be an Imperial Heathen. Actually, no, a Heathen would be go Heretic, so a loyal follower. Oh, we got some of the extra shinies. Armor repair kit for the Flagellant. Morbid Joke. This is a gamble, man. So the Highwaymen can do this. Oh god. So you'll either get a +6, 80% chance, or 80% chance that you get 6 positive notches to a better relationship, or a 20% chance that you get it's a -4. All right. Mythics and Blade. Beautiful. Your blasphemes are tame, but apparently permissible, and death blow resistance to you. So Mythics has a 90%. There we go. Yep. Yep. Nice. Well, the morbid joke panned out. Turns out you guys are friendly. Who knows? Maybe you'll get a positive relationship. Like yellow. Red I don't mind. Yellow I'm not as keen on. He's a friend from college, and even then I played PoE. He asked if I still played that game. Well, yeah, it's path. It's always constantly being updated. Okay, so provisions.
Precious relics remind us of a
Doggo.
time before the end.
But don't worry about combat items. We do have some booze. Booze is good. And oh, here we go. Nice. Another positive relationship chance, even better.
A sound investment.
Nice.
In roads
Nice. These are both good.
Untraveled.
Bark. So, you've got a 4% positive relationship chance there, plus another 10 over there, so 14 just by that alone. Told the rest of the D&D group about my decision to write our entire campaign. They're over the moon, to say the least. I would be as well. Let's max out. Oh, you won't drink. Ah, you wiener. Mythics won't drink booze. Get right. Ashen Arcana. Shot. There we go. Alright. Okay, trinket, stagecoach. I think we're good to go.
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere in need.
Healing received. Heat wave. How on brand. I can't remember. These guys are resistant to. I forget if they're good against blight. I don't think so. I think bleed's the way to go, but I think we'll be okay.
The barnacled timbers of the coastal villages.
Wait, what's the objective?
Sodden with salt and secrets.
Oh, key to play 40. Maybe it'll work. Hard to say. hard to say. I mean, as a precaution, we could technically... Do you have any torches? Yeah, okay, I'll buy a couple of these. We have the room to spare, so if I can keep it above 40, that's
however
fine.
painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
I also have to change the loadout of Ash's abilities because I do not use that. I use that. That's the main one? Yeah, we're good. She can keep the light ablaze. Okay, there we are. Oh, didn't proc a relationship, sadly. I'm waiting for a call back from work. I either missed a shift yesterday because I wrote down the wrong days, or I do my first day shift today. I'm like 80% sure I worked today, but I woke up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat thinking I missed work.
Propriety.
Well, when will you know whether you made a mistake?
Brined in noxious degradation.
Brine and degradation. Well, we have a shrun, so I do want the shrun. I'm not gonna face the levy, because fuck the levy.
Brace up. There's danger on this path.
Alright, let's see what we are pitted up against this time. Ooh. Yeah, you're average, Joe. He's buffing them. I guess I can bait out the counterattack. Alright, no more douche for the douche. Oof, critical. Right in the baby makers. When the manager has a minute to call me back, I would start in 4.5 hours if I do work today so she has some time. Okay, well, hopefully you won't find yourself in any hot water. Brings it to a 4, he'll still be alive. Counter! Combo! So that's them dead. Headshot. Bye-bye! Okay, so down he goes. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
The work continues.
It ain't creme brulee, but I'll take it.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
I think my favorite combat music is in this area. I found some laudanum.
Look to the horizon and lament.
Alright, let's get some insight. Okay. I've seen worse, I can look at that. There's also an oasis up ahead, so that's
A
nice.
simple choice. At least it should be.
Fight! Ah, it's the same group. Easy game. Alright, let's get rid of your dodge. I'll just hit you both. While still getting rid of their dodge. Damn it, he gets his back. Ow. Okay. Let's see, 2, 3 to 6, 2 to 3. Let's get rid of your dodge.
Slow suffering begins.
Smack!
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Alright, no more dodge, so they're both exposed. Top of the round, darling. Headshot.
On to the next.
You missed. Nice crit, damn. That's what is increased dodge. You can tell it's hot. The cats are plopping down on the floor every hour or so. Or just to try and cool down. Poor babies. Also, yes. The new backpack arrived yesterday. Oh, the one that you... well, of the 3 you recommended. And it's really nice. Thank you for the help choosing. Glad I was able to offer my own feedback.
Relics.
I've got a tiled floor, so it's still cool, contrary to the air. Here we've got fucking carpet, man. The heat festers. Oh, it's so ungainly. Well, nice. We got cheese and fruit. All right, so there's the hero shrine. So this should unlock the last thing. Fuck carpet. I'm not a big fan of carpet myself, Ash. Honestly, it's a pain. I would rather have a surface that's easy to clean. Yeah. Ancient Cat did not have a good time. I remember you telling me that. FS16 just released a demo. It's the first 2 or so hours of the game, and then once you beat it, it unlocks a special mode where it shows off more endgame content. I'm going to play with the roomie tonight, so I'll be able to tell you my thoughts soon. I did see a few snippets of its combat. It looks pretty good. It's obviously very different to the Final Fantasies that I grew up with, but fortunately I'm not one of those Puritans, you know. If I feel like as long as it offers ample respect to its origins while still going on a you know, a deviating path, as long as it's good, sure, by all means. You know, I can still accept how the titles used to be compared with the direction they've gone. But I haven't really seen eye to eye with the main numbered series for some time. 12 was the last one I had any major vested interest in, and then the MMOs that don't really count. And the rest have just been offshoots. So 16 looks like it's been doing pretty well. Very different. But not bad different. An interesting different. Alright, so the person the fatting max out. I guess we'll finish... let's finish Mythics. Get the last bit.
Chapter 5.
Behold the man.
Behold the man.
So, is it story or does it just conclude?
Once more he wandered, ravenous for fresh suffering, and delighting in its novelty and excess. Offering himself to blade and talon alike, he became an icon rich in flesh. A living prayer to whatever gods would turn an ear. Undying, he savored his delicious declension.
That's a word I haven't heard before.
An eternity of pain
Declension.
and wrath. Heaven on earth.
It is done. His path is complete. And thus he became the current iteration of the Flagellant. The Flagellant is immortal. He's certainly bordering on that. I mean, his body's so desiccated on and on the cusp of collapse. It's hard to think either that or he's incredibly resilient. They revealed that Platinum Games and Kingdom Hearts 4 helped work on the combat system, so that was a very welcome surprise. Well, I'll say Platinum has done I know of their reputation of how they make these types of games, so that's a big positive. This narrator can read me stories so I can sleep at night. Dulcet tones. We got Undying, literally. So, hang on. Self. I'm assuming what? Do you... Hang on. Well, you regenerate life, so I get that. The self is what? Is my damage increased by 10%? Oh, hang on. So you damage yourself at 10% of your hit points, and the target gets 3% regen. I see. And then Necrosis. Necrosis hits all the enemies. 3 to 6. But it does require the target to have Blight, which in this setup is not beyond the pale. And it heals for 5%. I mean... I'll have to see what it is in his upgraded form. It's an oddball. It's an odd one for me at a glance. So let's see. Undying instead is 5 health regenerated. Then across just becomes basically more damage. So I take it that the AoE will only work if the target has blight on them? Requires target blight. Or does only one of them have to have blight for it to proliferate? And then self-heal for 5%. And it's a 5% per target that has the blight on them. That is a little bit, how you say, unfucking clear. It's hard to tell. Take this for the lowering stress. I don't know its ramifications. Didn't I give you a trinket? I did. Look at that. Turbo resilient. Not seen that move in action before, so I can't help. I mean, it's fair. I was just like, the description of it is kind of
an elementary problem, is it not?
An elementary problem. If you choose to perceive it that way, sure. Let's go this way.
Though decidedly inconvenient, at least we know what's coming.
Tentacles! We also got some more fruit and cheese. You use it, it hits anyone with blight, and you heal 5% once. That's what it'd be at its, yeah. If it says written, that's correct.
A refreshing commune unburdens the mind.
Oh, come on. You two have to throw a hissy fit? God damn it. Well, I guess the effect of that morbid joke wore off. Mythics and Blade are being weenies. Alright. Well, we've got a bunch of extra things that we can give to the rest of the group. So let's give you this one. And what else is... No, we're good. Oh, the loathing whispers.
The loathing whispers.
The loathing can go fuck itself. What's the light source at? 73. We're doing good, we're doing good. But also keeping good pace. I think here we face the fish people. The fish!
Primeval, water-worn monoliths were flung up from the ocean floor.
Oh, you
By
cowards.
some unaccountable tectonic action.
You're going in there, alright? Go. I don't care if it destroys your reputation with each other. Shit. This one's a problem. The fishmonger's a rough one, man. They got turbo dodge and they've got crit and damage. Ow, rude. So you broke my formation. This guy's got the keel haul ability. I'll leave the fishmonger for now. Well struck. Alright. Feel that in your kidneys, alright. Man down! Alright, go for the highwayman. Fuck! Ah! That hurt. That's uncalled for, and that hurt. Alright, top of the round, top of the round. Let's go for another acid rain to continue softening this dipshit up. I think Ash could, I mean, you could compel him to come forward by getting rid of that corpse. Alright, let's see. Fish! Debone. Missed! Counter! Nice! Blade goes for the jugular.
One less obstacle in our path.
Oink! Oh. Counter! Rude. Alright, brings us back to the Players, Doctor. Oh, the mist. It does inflict us with blind. Lucky bastard. That's 4 damage. He'll live by 1. Not anymore.
Straightforward.
Achievement unlocked.
Effective.
Hang on. Itchy-phobic, I think it was? Hard to tell. Not sure what I was going with. Let's see here. I got stress. I'll just smack him.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Nice.
The work continues.
What is this? Oh, the stiff drink. We unlocked that a short while ago. The trinket. So pick to the face does 50% more damage. If you stealth instead, it becomes crit. I might have to give that to... Wait, define stiff drink. This is not a precursor to an LMD joke.
The loathing whispers.
What am I looking at here? I see a cherry, and what is that? A slight... Is like a lemon wedge in there? What kind of booze do you reckon that is? What is referred to as a stiff drink these days, anyways? It's an old-fashioned drink. Oh, it looks kind of fancy, I gotta say. But new trinket for Ash. So if she would be stealth, there's an 80% chance it'll instead convert into a crit. That's great for a good old-fashioned pick to the face. I do love the naming of some of these abilities. There go the wheels. An old-fashioned is a specific kind of drink. Wait, that's what it's called? Oh, like if you go to a bar. I like an old-fashioned, mate. The old-fashioned is a cocktail made by muddling sugar with bitters and water, adding whiskey, and garnishing with an orange... Oh, it was an orange slice, what it was. That would have been, or zest and a cocktail cherry. It is traditionally served with ice in an old-fashioned glass. Yeah, okay, then it's referred... Okay, makes sense. Use brandy instead. Look, I am very uneducated. Wait, isn't this... You'd face the Leviathan here. We'll do the first 2 fights and then we'll book it.
The Church of the Change. An inglorious heap of rotting timbers.
I got brainily sprayed. Oink! Oh. Mythics, can you please not die right now? Thank you. Let's de-stress yourself a tad. Give yourself a little whipping to get yourself into a frenzy. Don't tell me what to do. I'm immortal. I don't know, man. You're looking at... Okay, well, you dodged that one. Don't get cocky. You got lucky. Uh-oh. Right, Mythic, stop getting crit!
Knows what lurks in the beyond.
You miserable prick. I gotta fix you up.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Right, you do this on purpose now. Poppin', hey, just had a very scary moment. Due to the heat or some other godforsaken reason, my sugar didn't behave normally and went... Oh, you mean your sugar levels, right? And went down more with the same amount of insulin. Good would be around 110 to 130. It was below 40! What the fuck? The most scary part is I didn't even feel any symptoms that would indicate it. Normally I'd feel woozy and out of breath, but nope, nothing. But you still feel okay, which I guess is the main takeaway here. Also, let's get some light here. They love me. Okay, you're taking the wrong lesson away from this, mon frere. Oink! Man, Ash just one-shot that poor bastard. Alright, Mythics, I'm going to throw you into the sea at this rate. Stop getting hit.
The slow suffering begins.
I keep having to patch his candy ass up because he keeps getting... He's taking an absolute whipping here.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Right, look. Stop getting hit. You're taking a piss. This is starting to look rigged now. I'm the tank where you want. Well, I mean, within reason. There's only so much I can stop. Uh-oh. Ah! He's gonna go next! Don't you dare fucking... I'm watching you, dipshit. You're such a little vagina. Let's get rid of that corpse. I haven't upgraded this skill yet, have I? But it'll still take the positive thing. Alright, let's patch you up. Alright. Alright, I got you. The good news is that there was a -2 reputation with Arcana, which has now been fixed because of the healing. So let's see, Seth, my graphics card is dead. What? So my brother and I are rebuilding the PC. What happened to the graphics card? Motherboard and CPU are fine, changing from air CPU cooler to water cooling. How long did that GPU last? Got it back up, feeling like I partied 4 days in a row without break, but other than that. Well, I'm glad you were able to catch the reading on that. But a little worrying, let's get rid of that corpse. Take a shot of laudanum. Alright. Watch him get hit now. Mythics, I hate you so much. I profoundly do.
A little help.
He's not even taunted. What did you do? Did you sleep with this guy's mother or something? Fucking hell. Also, Cancel, thank you very much for the 34-month reason. Thank you.
Since r/dadjokes is down with the Reddit blackout, here is one from my late grandpa who was a physicist.
Okay.
2 atoms walked into a bar.
Right.
One atom says, I think you lost an electron. The other atom says, yeah, I need to keep a better eye on them. I am positive I lost it at home.
Thank you very much for the biddies. Tank takes damage. Well, hang on. I'm all for the tank taking damage, right? But perhaps occasionally the enemy should hit the target that has higher dodge. Because, you know, also killed the baby. Thank you for the biddies. We gotta kill the babu. I'm not gonna let that baby fucking turn into its next form. I refuse.
Measured and steady.
Okay, this kills the baby. Yeah, Reddit's suffering it's going to be undergoing that mass blackout, right?
Development.
Alright. So I can do this, but this will only get you back up to 45% of your health, alright? Of the remaining damage. You're not going to hit this. We all know you're not going to hit this. There's no point. Oh boy. Great dodge. Ow. That was some cold fault, I'll take it. Boink! Whoa! That was a crit. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Alright. Boink! Alright, this should trigger death's door. Kneel in stacked. Yeah, I'll do. They're trying to do a brush up on shit so the owners can cash out in an IPO. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. I will escape now because I am not going to face the levy. That was just to get to milk
When myriad
the combat as much
variables
as we can.
align themselves against you,
I don't
it
think
is wise
you build up
to
stress if you
desist.
retreat from here. Yeah, you're good. I do not want to face the fucking Leviathan. He's a bit of an ass. The loathing.
the loathing festers.
Oh no. Alright, we're getting a few ticks of healing. We did lose one charge on the wheel, sadly. Okay, other hero shrine, so that should cap out
By confronting the past,
Ash.
we learn to face the future.
Alright, let's see how her journey ended. The
Chapter
after
5.
party.
The after party.
So the last thing she did, so the way it goes is got married but had a drunken, abusive, lecherous husband. Poisoned him. Inherited all of his wealth, proceeded to use said wealth quite irresponsibly. Then dug up the body of her former partner, and then picked from his bones all of his opulent jewelry that he was buried with, and reacquired some semblance of wealth, and then took to grave robbing, and now
Armed officials dispatched to oversee the eviction were shocked to find the front doors listlessly ajar.
oh, she absconded.
The lavish carpets were lousy with dirt and leaves. A heap of heirlooms gleamed on the ballroom floor. Rings and brooches in a careless pile.
Oh, ill-gotten
The
goods.
lady of the manor, however, was nowhere to be found.
Wait, she just left? Wait, so what was the point of digging up all the corpses if you leave all the good shit behind? I guess maybe it's not so much the reward, but the process of digging it up that that activates her ailments, if you will. Did you enjoy the early beta of Rogue Trader? Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. Looking forward to seeing what the final product will be like. Hey, Mudkip. Then she realized grave robbing is pretty fun, and threw her like, yeah, it looks like she's like, it's not. This is like, you know, this is a fucked up version of you know, what's the meme? The friends we made along the way, you know. Yeah. The treasure is not the real reward. The real treasure was the friends we made on the way. Hers is the corpses I dug up along the way. Also, Dan Hill, thank you very much for the 49-month resort. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Is the jester back?
Yeah, somewhere. Not for this run though. But thank you for the resub. The friends we dug up, or at least the buried spouses that we dug up. There's Pirouette. Pirouette is... Okay, so this just helps you move to the back row. So you gain dodge and daze. Oh boy, that's a little risky, isn't it? But it does bitch slap the front too. And then you've got glint in the dark. Ooh, okay, that one's nice. So it actually ignores an enemy's stealth capabilities. So that one's actually pretty flexible. And can also pierce the enemy's death blow resistance. So let me take a look at the upgraded version of that. There we are. Upgraded version is more damage and more crit. Ignores death's door when self is stealth. Oh wow! So it just kills them instantly. Like an ambush. I like the sound of that. It's pretty fucking good. And then Pirouette upgraded is basically dodge plus and more damage and crit. I can work with that. I wish they did not do a more restrictive grid combat in it. I prefer the grid combat, probably because I'd more recently played Wasteland 3. Prefer the combat style of Divinity Original Sin 2 and Pathfinder. Yeah, you can kind of more fine tune it. The grid one just makes, I think, combat. It can make it feel a bit more rigid, but you know where you stand, literally, in this case. I'm okay with the option they chose. Because everything is grid-based and the enemies are like predetermined, it's easier for them to balance the encounter as well. Although, man, half the time, I always felt like I was outnumbered by my enemy, if anything. Onwards! We've got more fruit and cheese, so there's that. Ooh, okay, a full retinue of enemies this time. Let's start off with... That doggo's the issue. Aye. There goes their dodge. Actually, here, take that. Just to minimize your stress. Lounge! Come and get me! Shit. Go for the back row, you animals! You will pay for your transgressions! Oh god, counter. Oof! That was a nasty hit. That was definitely a bit more potent. Catch! Alright. A hit to mythics. Expected. A hit to mythics. Expected. Give me that corpse. Just so I can compel Captain Foxstick forward. Headshot! Alright, you, my dear friend, have taken some damage. Let's catch you up. No worries, I'll catch you later, dude. I think I'll probably end up doing a bit of a shorter stream today for obvious reasons. But we'll see how this one goes. Okay. 7. Sure.
A lesson
oh, nice
taught
crit heal. Hell yeah.
is a lesson learned.
Counter. Both hits we reciprocated the damage.
A master stroke.
Well struck. Bye bye. Alright, proud of yous. We're showing him who's boss. Give him the old razzle dazzle.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Probably for the grave robber, that cloak would not be the worst. The downside, obviously, if you miss, you gain vulnerabilities, but stealthing capability is kind of nice. Shifting and drifting into shadows. I was hoping to recover a bit more health before this. Alright, let's face the big guys. The douchebags. The knobs, if you will. Let me also get out of my feet. Let me put on my socks and my shoes. Oh. Alright, so obviously the back two, absolute dipshits. Especially the one in the rank 3, because of his ability to stress. I just realised, what is he holding? Like a massive something. Hopefully not a baby. Like a malformed one. The game loves to do this. For some reason, it has a real obsession of having, you know, like deformed freaking, you know, babus. You have that in this area. You know, the ones that transform into an enemy. Then you have the boss. One of the bosses is a freaking giant baby. I'm not sure what is their obsession. Alright, let me get on my feet. Oh, there's a cursed heat. So, let's do one of these for a small heal and a de-stress. I'm a fan of the tactical Ottoman. I despise these things. Oh, you're right. Yeah, it is a bagpipe. It's an extension. Yeah, there's like two little tendrils that are protruding from there. Ugh, horrible. Babies being hurt typically unleashes distress among humans. Little do they know, I'm not a typical human and couldn't give two shits. Well, given these malformed versions, I can see why. ARK9, thank you very much for the 54-month resub at tier 2. You have aircon. Great. And this increase in temperature is a good call.
Crank it, baby, Seflick.
Can you believe it's already 54 months? Yeah, I'm actually, I think on the 19th of this month it'll be my 6-year anniversary as a Twitch partner. I'm surprised you guys haven't gotten sick of me yet. Although who knows, this could be the year I disappear. Who knows? But thank you for the 54 months. I'm ready with Warhammer. Yeah, for the time being I am, yeah. Okay, let's go for this guy. Lounge. Northfield's Commune for the boof, to be expected. Let's hit him with one of these. Right. Thankfully the highest priority target did get hit with the acid rain. Oh, they're going to try and inflict taunt. But yeah, Arcadian, how are you holding it, man? Stress!
A master stroke.
Alright, that's one of them down at least. Smack! I was prepared for a darker dungeon, but darkest, yes. The most darkest and dankest of dungeons. I'm okay, just very tired the usual. I'm with you on the very tired part, friend. Whoa! Head shot. He's trying to patch that poor fucker up. They're gonna heal for 10 hit points. I'll do 1 to 2, it won't be enough. So we are probably... Oh, it's because of taunt, so I don't really have a choice. I have to throw this. Yeah, fine. Yeah, they heal 10, then they take the damage. Let's bring you a little closer, shall we? Ow.
The slow suffering begins.
Little hash? Little hash? Schmack! Okay, top of the round. Let's give you a small heal while getting rid of your stress. Oh, we still can't lounge because of this guy. That constant regenerating taunt is so annoying. Alright, this turn to crit. Okay, bye! Or at least death blow. There's a death star right there. Get.
One less obstacle in our path.
Alright, alright. And then there was one. Oh no. Counter. That goes one stack of the armor plus. Alright, there goes all their shielding. Which now leaves us with Captain Chucklefuck over here. More blight. Lucky I can't do a headshot. I do worry about our flagellant. Oh, patch thee up. Nice. Oh, even better. Got another top of the round. Yeah, sure. I'll go for a 2-for-1 special. Bye-bye. Pretty good. It could have gone worse. I'm proud of them. We got the Dark Impulse. So more healing given, but less healing received. I suppose the Plage Doctor would be the best. Well, you are the healer. I will give you 2 of these. They won't be able to heal themselves nearly as well, but the healing given has been enhanced. Alright, you guys made it. I'm proud of you. We also got ourselves a big old barrel of whiskey upon our arrival, so I suppose we get hammered. With the exception of Mythics, because he's sworn off the bottle.
The roaring heart does much for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless
Sluice
soul.
Scrounger, so if we do go into a sluice, that'd be nice. Blade has got the Occultomaniac, enthralled with hidden cult and their trappings and mythics. Sneaky! That's a good one, actually. Likes to stay hidden. As a tank, though, the dodging part, that's only at the start of combat, but the extra speed is a nice touch. I can work with that. Objective complete. So I'll have Mythics equip himself with that, so more healing done and more healing received, which is very nice. Then we got the food, so alright, so this one's a bit of a gamba. So everyone will de-stress, but there is a 67% chance for a +3 to their reputations or a -2. Oh, nice! All positive rolls. Let's see. Getting to visit my friend this weekend, so that's nice. They lost their kitty Monday, so hopefully it'll cheer her up some. Yeah, that really sucks. Sounds like the little guy stuck around for a good long while. The Wainwright.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
Fully restored in all its splendor. Now we've got to decide how to allocate these 4
painful,
points.
Is the greatest teacher of all.
4 to 8 with a 3. I'll probably, for the Flagellant, I will do Acid Rain. My main strat here is the application of Blight in the back row. It's like just ASAP. No horse shit. Then we'll further enhance the Poison Dart. And then I'll do Indiscriminate Science for better healing. And then lastly, we got you. Now this is a tricky one. Now remind me, what does the upgraded point blank do? Just a higher damage and greater crit. The minimum is a 10. That's actually pretty crazy when you think about it. You know what? I'll fucking do it. Wonderful. Alright, let's see what we can buy.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
More slots. Chance to produce trap items or academics. Well, nah, pass. Drink out. Nay. And then we have the goods. The things. The stuff. Let's take the booze. There is the risk of this one, the entire party. I'll take the gamba.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Okay. Hopefully this will all be positive. Let's see. Ow. 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 Alright, a couple of bad outcomes. You two, punch each other in the face. Okay, that mended that fence. Let's see. So, Ash... There's no one in the negatives? I suppose... Yeah, Mythics won't drink any booze. Git. So, let me double check something super quick. So Arcana. It'll be Arcana and Ash. Wait, I thought. Are you guys maxed out? I thought I said it didn't say that. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. It was supposed to be Blade and Ash. I fucked up there. Let's see, did that. We got all these. What else are these guys tossing our way? Let me just hang on to the rest of our coin. Weed could help improve the mood, but at the same time I feel like you guys are going to try and stab each other before long.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Might as well buff everybody. I think that will suffice. We do have a sluice.
Road a winding torment.
It's hard to say no to the
Every
sluice.
turn,
And we do have
bent on our destruction.
We do have someone who's an expert in going into the sluice. A scrounger, if you will. Although Blight's not the best thing, Bleed's the way to go, but we'll make do. Alright, what do we got? Hopeful!
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
I do use both of these skills, so these are great. That's surprising. That was a 5% chance, by the way.
Muttered threats.
So
All trust is lost.
So unfortunately it took one of my most used skills and placed on one skill I don't like to use, so I'm forced to use that one. And Amorous, they
While
fucking...
the heart still beats, desire will
Hey, camera.
never die.
Yes. This sucks. That was a very slim chance of that occurring. The game definitely fucked us on that one. Oh, he says the line, "This is swine country." Oh wait.
Tread carefully and quickly. This is swine country.
Well, there is a bit of a problem with the stress you have accumulated. So the ability that got balked, I need to forego one of these, right? So I'll get rid of that. So I can reclaim that. You're not getting rid of my indiscriminate healing, sons of bitches. Wait, I got a drop? What did I get a drop for? Wait, what is this? Wait, is it because I'm lurking in Ziz's stream? Is that why I got that? I'm not sure. I think I just earned a drop of some kind. I'm rich! I am rich beyond my wildest dreams. Alright. Let's see how badly this goes. The stress is higher than I thought it'd be. I think just entering triggered a +2 to stress. Rude. Oh, we're starting heavy. We are starting heavy. Smack! I'm trying to get him before he skitters away into stealth like the heathen he is. Alright. Wow, you didn't waste any time beating him, did you? How punctual. Right, he's going to turn into the Giga Whale. Rude. Alright. Good as new, although it cost us all the buffs. Ow! Damn. That's a big boy. Yeah, it's a paddling. Yeah, they are quite resistant to blight. Well, more so than the average attack. Even resisted that one. I got a plus 30 pierce. Sheesh. Headshot. Looks like he got another stun off on us. We're taking a few hits, hither and dither. We're taking some blows. Nice crit! Damn, it's a factory reset. So stun, crit for crit, blow for blow. Didn't hit him with the blight, sadly, so he gets an extra turn on me. Shit! I was hoping a blight would pierce through and then do him in. That's stress, I believe, mainly? Yep. Go away. Alright, then there was one.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Gets rid of one stack of block plus. There's a second stack. I'll take that corpse. Ow. Oof, the debuffs are rancid. Okay. Absolve them of their stress, friend. What passed on the team? So we got Alchemist. I kept them as Wanderer for now. For the Grey Robber. Exanimate for the Flagellant and Rogue for the Highwayman. The Highway Chamayan.
Bravo!
Alright, there's the Death's Door. Another munch. You've taken some damage, friend.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Alright. Quite the usual setup. Yeah, I mixed it up because I wanted to unlock their last of their abilities from
This work is noble.
the hero shrines. So kind of
necessary.
normally I would have brought a Highwayman. Ooh. Okay, so if we get to the end, we get a mixed treasure. That sounds nice. If we could make it back in one piece. There's a lot of warrens and counters here. Hopefully the wheels stay steady, because I could do with the health regeneration.
Swine folk, indulging their vileness in the dark.
That didn't take very long at all. Alright, I guess we say hello. Ooh, 3 of the skitterers. Starting with that extra doge, I see. Yep, there it is. Skitter. I think I can still hit him with the, this is gonna... Wait, this will give Arcana... oh god, he's gonna be vulnerable. Kinda have to though. Didn't wanna, but I gotta. You'll take 3 damage. That should kill one of them. The little backflip they do. You missed! Top of the round. Gotcha.
On to the next.
That brings it to a 7. So they're also dead. Damn it, he's got dodge plus. Actually, that's normal dodge. Get wrecked, still got hit. Hitting you would be an issue. Here, give me that corpse.
The enemy weakens and wanes. A miscalculation, perhaps.
Alright, there goes his douche. Ow. Bring on the worm. Oh, he's gonna chomp him. Hey Jancis, I've arrived with some fresh personal records from Jim. I see you've been keeping yourself busy, my friend. Okay, so this is an easy heal. Takes all the buffs, mind you, but it's an easy heal. Lounge. So do this advance. Kilogram front squat, 70 kilogram bench today, both personal records for me. Good stuff, man. We've been pumping the proverbial iron. Oink! 14 damage, nice. I do worry about my friend over here, it's looking a little rough. Death's door!
A little help, impeccably timed.
Alright, we actually ended the fights generally with better health and lower stress, so went about as well as it could, despite one of us being suspicious of the other.
Forgotten. It is ours now.
Ooh, okay. Ah, and the Spear of frickin' Longinus. Makeshift javelin. There's an enemy you can face that can yeet these at you. It's not very nice when it's used against you. But yeah, it can hit the first 3 ranks. So it's a little bit of extra AoE. Should you want to go down that route. Oh, excuse me.
The loathing abates.
Good, the loathing can go screw itself. Shoot, 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 shoot. How are we for our resistances? Well, let's be honest, your bleed res is already abysmal, so you're fucked. So at least you could do is capitalize on your, yeah, sure, let's go with that. God, whoever's outside is loud as hell. That's like an ash and several cats. What, the weight? What have we got here? We can either flee. I'm not running away. I'm going in. Charge! Alright, who have we got this time? It is... Wait, is it raining? Oh, it's raining! I did not realise. Perfect. My phone's on charge. I didn't hit the forecast. Can you guys hear that? We got a proper downpour. Hell yeah! It's gonna make the humidity go up like a bitch, but I'll take it. Slightly, yeah. We got full on rain. I didn't even realize. Hang on, let me just take a look at the weather super quick. Yep. That should cause things to cool down a reasonable amount. Although tomorrow, God, it's going to be still like 28, 27 degrees. Fuck. But as the week progresses, it should start to dip. Hey, Minamo. How am I doing? I'm hanging in there. I'm pretty spread thin at the moment, but I'm doing okay. How about yourself, man? Let's toss some of these.
A master stroke.
Let's, well, I can't hit you, so I will advance 1 rank. We'll have to wait for him to emerge out of his hidey hole. I can't stop, right? Well struck. So that's him taken care of. Yeah. I spent the weekend in London. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Went to British and Natural History Museum. Let's see, went to Chinatown, and we spent too much but great fun. I mean, it's not like this is a regular occurrence, so splurging a little bit now and again, I think is totally fair. But I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Brace! Right, that's a +2 to stress. Right. I mean, not a single British item there, but let's not get into the Persian politics. I feel like the conversation will always take that slant. Cash! That's 10 points of damage. Ah, I can't hit him. Our boy is stealthed. So I kind of got to sit here and wait. Pounce! Alright, come on. Get out of stealth and get this over with. You whiffed. That's only one stack though, so I gotta wait. Did you see the Starfield deep dive? I got about a third of the way through. I was watching it last night. A little ashamed to admit, because of my Ma's hospital appointment today, I was a little too stressed to focus, so I just ended up nodding off before I could finish watching the rest of it. But I will be looking to see the rest of it. What I saw in the initial third, like beginning of it, looks promising. I don't think I've ever been this hyped for a game. They released a whopping 45 minutes and it looks insane. What I saw in the first stretch of it looked quite promising. I haven't really followed the development of Starfield much. I'll be honest, I'm still bitter at the fact that we haven't got a new Elder Scrolls, like the numbered series, not the MMO. Dude, this rain is torrential. Holy shit, man. The winds have really picked up. You're hearing that, right? Fucking hell. What a twist. That's the rain I like to hear. It's like bitch slapping the window. Oh no, I've been waiting for this. We've had almost 3 weeks of ever increasing temperature and sunlight. This is the British weather we strive for. But it's going to be insanely warm for the rest of the week, so it's only a very momentary abatement. I'm a summer person. Get you in on it. I despise the sun. Oh, despise is a strong word. I'm not its biggest fan. I mean, when this pale skin, these patches come in direct contact with it, I'm fucked. And I'm turning whiter by the day at this rate. But yeah, I reckon if it's clear sky, sunny, low 20 degrees with a gentle breeze, I'll allow it. But when it gets to the high 20s and the humidity amps up, you just feel like you're walking through air that is just heavy. You're just draped in this. It's just nah. Headshot. Oh yeah.
Take heart and do not relent.
I found new respect for a point blank.
Feel the flame burning brightly.
It's the weaker version. The max version is a +6 to movement with no penalty to your health. It's not the heat, it's the humidity that's the problem here. It's always the humidity. It's always the humidity.
Choice. At least it should be.
Let's try and go into the right. Oh, there go the wheels. Back! Alright, so we're going to be healing at a reduced... Oh, I can actually hear thunder in the background. Oh, we found the cash! Give it.
Karma
Oh my God.
abhors waste. Best to take all you can.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay. Wait, doesn't one of the enemies use that mirror against us? Money, incendiary cocktail, bear trap, whittling tools, some apples and cheese, alembic and retort, and lastly, the vanished vanity. Applied to attacker when hit. So you basically put a combo counter. But the downside here is if the flame is higher, greater than 75, you have less death blow resistance. I've got an idea. Last I fucking checked this bastard, and I think Mythics has it in excess right now, right? Okay, hang on.
All that matters is the flickering torch you bear.
Yep. So, basically, this doesn't really matter too much, because the death blow's fine. So now, there's a chance where if I was to use something like Acid Rain, it says, apply to attacker... Oh, when hit, when you take the blow. Well, it still works, because you've seen how often the flashlight keeps getting bitch slapped. It's only fair. It's fine outside, and inside I got the dehumidifier. The AC unit I have has one of those bad boys as part of its function. You'd be amazed. So there's 2 tubes you can have for this AC unit. There's the large one which is plonked so outside the window where it dumps out all the heat, and a thinner tube which I put into a container, and that's where it collects all the moisture. And holy fucking shit, the amount of moisture it seems to pull from the air, unbelievable. Actually, I haven't played this game in a little while because I'd been playing Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader for the past 5 days. I was taking a break from this one. This game's third boss is a right pain in the ass.
Stumbling and
I definitely soured the game for me, but yet I still find myself wanting to play it. I couldn't decide what I wanted to play after Rogue Trader, so I'm gonna have a bit of a ponder, especially tonight. Let's see here. Smack.
Malaise, measured and steady.
He's gonna crank it. I will advance. This guy's the highest priority because he's going to stealth and do some horrible crit-based attack. That just about takes care of him. Nice.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Ow, rude. There you go, the vanity kicked in. It's a free combo counter. Do you want to see? Do you want to see Ash do some crazy damage? 16.
A simple solution.
Very rare we hear the sound of thunder like that. I like it. I like it. I want more of it. Wait, they're dead no matter what, so let's take the stress off of you. If you DC, we expect lightning got you. That's a distinct possibility, man. Yeah. The rain does sound like it's simmered down a tad. That's insane. It was so freaking infuriatingly warm, and now I could already feel the temperature dipped considerably. Which I'm all for, by the way. I'll take that in a bag of chips. But all of that, all this rain's going to disappear before long. So we're going from a 1650 graphics card to a 3050. Skipping several tiers up. I still count my blessing. This 1080 Ti still refuses to buckle. Ooh, a dodecahedron. This I think this gives you. Oh god. All right, I'm gonna trust Ash. She's gonna get a mixed quirk and a trinket. Shit, a cultomaniac. Oh, that's fine. Oh no! Wait, hang on. Wasn't this the frickin' it can add any positive or negative buff, or is it the one that makes you buckles the formation? Oh wait, yeah, it's the tricky one. Right, I did a troll run once where I had the occultist, and what was it? Yeah, two heavy RNG items. This was one of them, and there was another one where it had a chance to apply. I think it was either it had a high, yeah, it had a 90% chance or something like that. It had a high chance to stun one enemy on the opposing side, or a 10% chance to stun an ally. And I combined it with this. It was a hilarious run. Like sometimes with the RNG lined up, it was brilliant. Other times it needed Jesus. It was a fucking mess. I definitely consider risking it. Because with the Plague Doctor, we can actually remove negative effects with indiscriminate science. Who's missing a trinket? Now, for now, everyone has one, so I'm going to forego the risk. As hilarious as it would be. That's how you get thunderstorms, cold front slamming into warm air. Well, I think given how long this heat persisted, I could tell we were due one. And I am very happy we finally have this rain. You have reached your destination. Is your net positive? It does have risk though. Or it doesn't.
The roaring heart does much for the weary body.
What else have we got?
Even more, perhaps.
Needler Ash gets. Oh no. A very high chance for a negative relationship. Sharp wit, sharper words. That sounds like Ash. Blade gets a sluice scrounger. We already had this on another character. And Mythics gets Cosmic Fury. Great. You guys are completely mentally stable. Mental giants, all these. Spacious, some more stacking and more baubles. Sure, why not? Why not?
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Alembic.
A smoother ride. For a time at least.
Only a single point was earned, but it is an extra area, so it's one more point that I would otherwise have not received. I do find myself using this more and more. 2 rounds of stealth is kind of nice. But we need to look at our options. I need to give something else to the flagellant. The flagellant. Let's see. I'll go with bonish. Alright.
Conventional
GGG
fare,
did a release teaser on On TB? What's TB? I know they've been doing little small teasers like minute and a half-ish. Double booze.
A bit of comfort
Ooh,
on the road to
that's
damnation.
a big risk. You know what? 100% YOLO. Watch this. Watch this. His famous last words to say, watch this. Oh, YouTube. So I'm gonna go max. All gas, no brakes. So Mythics is the only one that won't partake. Actually, if that's the case, what order do I want to do this in? So you want to go with the boost first or not? This is a tough one. There's an 80% chance of success, but the stress will increase. Let's go with that one. Okay. Yep. Yep. Nope. Yep. 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 Great for the most part, boy. I'm trying to make some fancy so these. Look at that. 25% chance. Ash is the most prickliest of individuals. So we've got to make sure that her reputation is good. Okay, so she's not going to shank anybody just yet, so that's nice. So, Arcana? Wait, what happened with Arcana? Why is... What? 25% chance, unlikely. Because the inn? The fuck did the inn do? Why is the inn imparting such a huge negative? 10% from Inbus, 10% from apparently Bladewing himself, and then 5 on the base. Wait, what the hell did I do? Oh, is this what it is? What do you? You'll find no rest. 10% negative. Oh, these motherfuckers! Oh, that's rude. So it's sabotaged on top of that. Rude. Well, that's going to be a tough one to fix, isn't it? So, Blade and the Highwayman. Well, the good news is, like, Mythics is maxed out with the people that matters most. Generally speaking. Fuck it. All gas, no brakes. You have a higher chance to win the coin flip. De-stress. Now, you won't take part in the alcohol. Food. Let's see, 2 targets. De-stress yourselves with your wee little brains. This is the one that is the biggest risk of them all. Mostly. Now, Mythics. How you doing, man? Alright, so the only one who won't partake in drinks generally is alright, so he has no chance of gaining a negative. Fine. Yeah, actually, I'm going to hang on to the booze, because then I run the risk of lowering it. Unless, if we do normal drink, like this one has too much of a risk of a downside. So now it's just a matter of maximizing your outs. So it's essentially use 3 dipshits. So it'd probably be based off of that. Arcana. No, you guys are all pretty decent with each other actually. Yeah. You'll manage. But yeah, this one's the risk of having a negative impact, so there's no need to do that. Which leaves me with still a fuck ton of coin. What else can I do to make you guys go a little less crazy? I need to buff one of you up with that. Still. Let's see, we got a few more things. Bleed resistance. What is this one? Oh, no. We're fine. Run star, crit resistance. You can heal yourselves. 20% damage. Would you wanna? Sure.
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
He said the thing! Trinkets and baubles. Glittering gold. Trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood. That realistically should go to you, pal. I could work with that for the extra damage. Alright, select route.
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere
So the wheels are going to go.
Indeed.
What's the objective? Visit an oasis. Less blood resistant. Now we do have to kill the Daboos. Now I remember having a distinct hatred for the Tangle. This group will likely struggle with this. Starting work next week, 9 to 5 will be rough for the first week. Yeah, especially if you've been out of work for a while. I'm sure you'll take to it before long. I'm Chris Will. I can't wait to hear that again for the next update. Just realised that my slow cooker is slowly turning my dinner into soup. You might want to probably grab your nom, so I'll catch you later. Yeah, I might traverse this region normally, but that does mean we have to go for the lair in the last area.
Mud and rain, resignation and death.
You guys are still remarkably
This
stressed.
land is truly barren.
Yeah, we have the money to burn. Famous last words. Beautiful. Majestic. Good to go. Alright, let's mambo. Give me those positive relationships. Go on. Attaboy. Respectful.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Yeah, very good. I use both of these a lot. Hopeful.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Yeah, also good. Hopeful again. I don't use pistol shot nearly as much, nor do I use... This one's a bit of a dud. But it's still a positive relationship. Respectful. Only this one. Which will juice you up, that's fine. Hopeful. Good. Not as good. And lastly, amorous. They fucking...
While the heart still beats, desire will never
good.
die.
Not as good. So, one's a total dud, and 2 are partial duds. The rest are grand slams. Oh, I lock it. But yeah, I'm going to avoid this boss because boy oh boy is he apparently out. There's a cursed root. The Tangle.
War rewards only resignation.
Alright, well we perceive the hell out of that. Let me see. Wheels, we got the gauche. Hang a right, maybe. Thunder again. I think I'll go for the Oasis. This boss is easy as fuck if you understand the gimmick. I think I understand the mechanic for the most part. So you got the big guy at the front, and you got the roots in the back. I believe the intent is that you obviously want to make sure that none of your characters get 3 stacks of the roots, otherwise you effectively skip their turn and they take stress. And you want to make sure that you have some kind of an attack that can hit the roots in the back. This forces the roots to recede periodically. But I don't think I've fully sussed everything out yet, but soon. I just don't trust myself with that boss just yet. Let's hang a right. Let's go to the right. I should have bet we run into the Antiquarian. Hit the route twice around, except the first round. That's it.
Apply it judiciously.
If you have characters that can hit the back row, I made the mistake of going into that fight grossly unprepared. What threw me off as well is when I targeted the root, it just said immune, so I figured there's no point hitting it. So only when the fight got to the point where most of my party couldn't act anymore, I thought, let's just throw a plague grenade at it. And then when it suddenly said, oh, the roots recede, I was like, fuck. So my first fight, unfortunately, ended up being a total waste. Nice!
Breakthrough.
I hate that guy so much. You back row shooting douche nozzle. Here, bathe in acid, why don't you? Prick!
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Nope. That's dodge plus. Counter! Alright. Let's go with you. Nice. Well struck. Shit. I was hoping I could dodge that one. That was a good hit, but how about this? I see you and raise you. Get fucked. Captain Douchebag. I mean, you're going to melt no matter what I do, so I suppose I can just take some stress.
There is comfort
Rage.
in company.
Alright. Good start. Took a little bit of a hammering, but you know, we're okay.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Gimme. My thanks. It's so weird not having a man at arms and a pie. But this group's doing reasonably well in their own way. The desperate few, hey? Food. Meh. The cost of coin, sure. Give me that stuff.
In crisis, no
Hey.
gain is insignificant.
Some apples and cheese. Good luck to them all. Alright, if I continue this way, yeah, we'll do that. Let's have the loathing recede. Hey, Red. Today's the day for... Oh god, there goes the armor. I demand a refund. For what? Wait, what did I do? Ash never moved me. Oh! Wait, actually, here, apparently Red had redeemed a getting bonked, but seemingly this never happened.
Vacant and resigned. The lost battalion shambles on.
Oh, well, for once I can retreat without a negative. There you go, you got your bonk. Happy now? Wait, did I choose retreat? Oh, I was going to fight them. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, definitely creature den, because we need to get as many points as we can muster. There go the wheels. His protestations were quelled with a swift bonk. I hear that in the announcer's voice in this game. His protestations were quelled with a swift bonk. Alright. Enter the den. We're all eager to go. Let's see how they shrink from the flame. Also, Crack, how you holding it, man? How is that? Spooters! Wait, spooters and doggos with dodge plus. With 2 ranks of it. This sucks.
The slow suffering begins.
These guys are assholes, man. Go on, let's get it. Let's get the preamble ramble out of the way. Ow. Okay.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
The Doge has been purged. Stabity. Oh, he knows, alright, Blade. He knows. Stun? Resisted. Alright, alright. Counter! Let's see, doing well. It'll be a long day, but good. Wait, why a long day? What happened? Oh, hey, this is why. Picking up sister, husband, niece from airport after work. Busy bee. How you doing? In the grand scheme of things, I think I'm doing okay. In a rare twist, I got some good news for once. It was my mom's appointment today to see the optometrist. Been about a 6-month wait it took for all the tests and requesting the lens and showing us how to use it. She's popped in the new contact lens, and her vision's improved a lot. It'll take some getting used to for the whole process of putting the lens in and out. She's a little nervous about that, but me and my dad are on hand to help her with that. Clearly, clearly. But yeah, I didn't get much sleep last night because I was just stressing over this appointment and how things were going to go. You couple in the freaking infuriating heat, and I'm pretty drained. I actually intended to not stream today at all, but we got home within a timely fashion, so I'll probably do just this run here and then I'll rest, and tomorrow just come out of the gate swinging again. Let's see, we got a 7 damage. Of course he survives by 1 hit point, that bastard. Here.
A master stroke.
2 blades. Who dis? Let's see. 3 and a 1. Man, the thunder's getting tumultuous.
A promising development.
He's gonna dodge this, isn't he? Damn it. Yeah, we had heavy rainfall and thunder. Unless you have a good rest, and thanks for streaming even a few hours. Yeah, I would have loved to have done a full one. If anything, I should be doing an hour extra to make up for the time lost, but I definitely, I can't lie, I'm in rough shape today. More than I thought I would be. Sky here's getting darker, so I hope we get the same. I hope this rain persists, because we needed it. Is it still raining, though, I wonder? Yeah. Oh, those poor bastards. Our neighbours had hired some gardeners to kind of tidy up their front lawn and the back, and to help with some of the trimming, some of the foliage and other little knickknacks they got growing is bleeding into our garden, so they wanted permission to go into our back garden, and it's easier that way. And it was scorching hot when they first started, and now it's just pouring it down. Those poor bastards are still out there. I guess they probably appreciate the sudden change in weather, the rain likely cooling them down. Oh, I gave her plenty of hugs, man. And my dad was relieved, because now my ma has a lot more autonomy, because we don't have to like just constantly hover around her at all times. It was really adorable, because when she walked back home, the closest translation I could come up with is, it's like she said, everything looks brand new, was the word she used, or the phrase she used. Just kind of just running her hand over the sofa she was sitting on. And I was like, that's your very adorable mother, very cute. But yeah, I guess when you've had so much of your sight diminish, and you've been stuck like that for 6 months, when you suddenly have like significant clarity restored, it's like, holy shit. Kind of makes you wonder, you do take a lot of that stuff for granted. Rain here overnight. It's nice and overcast and windy today. I would love for it to stay like this for the rest of the night, but judging by the forecast, it looks like it's going to be just as warm tomorrow. We had rain the other day, only to clear out all the tree pollen onto the cars, making a mess. Oh god, it's like Mother Nature did a money shot over all the freaking cars. If you don't rest today, you'll be even more tired tomorrow. Yeah, so I want to make sure I'm fully regenerated. I'm still not sure what I'm going to stream from tomorrow and onwards. Very, very unsure. Might have to try inscription at this rate. But yeah, we'll see if we can get to the boss. Hey Jamot, a PoE streamer that's not running a Diablo. Yeah, I kind of skipped out on it for now. I hope you're having a good day. It started off rough, but it is definitely improving. Treaches. Mother Nature sap me. Counter. Oh shoot, he's gonna eat the corpse. I forgot about that. God damn it. Alright, fine. Yes. Ow, no stun. Ah, he's stunned. God damn it. Alright, fine. He resisted the acid. Counter. Alright, Ash is now back in action. Lounge. Ooh, indiscriminate healing just about can't kick in. The damage isn't sufficiently enough to do it. Man, that's some goddamn bullshit. We're raining the forecast. Happy it's next weekend, a high of 64 Fahrenheit. After this rain recedes, right, it's going to be pretty much mid to high 20s for the rest of the week. This rainfall surprised me. That I didn't see that in the forecast today, so that kind of caught me off guard. Bye bye.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Also, a shorter work week. Hell yeah. He ate the second corpse. Did I mention I hate this thing? There we go. Thank you for the biddies pineapple.
Why is a one-night stand with a man like a snowstorm? / you never know when he's coming, how many inches you'll get, or how long it will last.
Wow. Wow. Thank you very much for the biddies pineapple. I was wondering where this particular gesture's gonna go. Brilliant. Oy vey. Well, I cannot stop the oncoming onslaught, so that's the problem. I can crit them though, so there's that.
A brilliant conclusion.
A singular strike. Munch! Ow! Well, here's the problem. Thankfully, that wasn't enough to trigger Death's Door on the hit, otherwise the bleed might have gotten him. Mythics, please stop trying to get yourself killed, my friend. Now smack yourself. There you go. He gave himself a good old-fashioned spanking. Just tell me what to do. I will. I'll do it again. Mark my words. Young man, burn them all. Who am I? The Mad King. Do you see any dragons to me? The only dragons you got is me dragging these nuts across your face. Stabity. Alright, well, and now I get to use indiscriminate. Oh, it's on cooldown! Cock! Fine, normal. I was going to consume all these buffs. Oh, this is going to leave an impression. Oink! Death is the doors. Good de-stress. Okay, bye! Oh shit, there's two. Yeah, there's a second wave. Ah! They all got dodge and things. I fixed. Alright, you're back to max health. Problem solved.
Fight through the fatigue.
Well, we need to burn through their charges of dodge, so let's just throw these wildly and blindly. Alright, that's one charge gone. Alright, that's all of his gone. Stabby.
Marks of the unprepared.
Duelist Advance is such a broken skill. Decent damage, can hit the ranks 1, 2, and 3. Can move the high wound forward one step. If upgraded, gives you... what was it? It gives you normal dodge and 3 rounds of counterattacks. Alright, only the front line has dodge. Don't stun, please. God damn it. Ow! Alright, they're gunning for Ash. Oh, come on! Why you bully? Ah! You missed. They basically got freaking 6 attacks in a row. Counter. Alright. Very funny, Foxstick.
Another
Very funny.
impediment. Cleared with impunity.
We've got some comedians here. I mean, statistically, this should... it's a 50-50. Nice. I got him. Ow. Rude. Okay, so Ash's turns get skipped. Can I indiscriminate heal? That would get rid of the debuff, though. No, I'll do that. Same healing.
Calculated generosity.
I'm remotely connected on my work laptop from my gaming PC, so I'm working at two 27-inch 2K screens.
An interminable conflict.
He's maximizing his potential lives. Take a swig. Drink some absinthe. Then we do this one. Oh
A little
yeah.
help impeccably timed.
Yeah, those corpses are a bit of an issue. I can't fucking get me. Oh, I can. Never mind. Headshot. He lives. I hate this place sometimes, I swear. Do I need anything else? Not really. I fix.
Messy, but effective. We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Hey Uncle, Seth stream who dis? Yeah, I'm on for a shorter stream just for this run here. I've had a bit of a day, but in the grand scheme of things, a good one. Mostly. Ooh. Uh-oh. He's the problem. He's the stress generator. He likes to skull toss you, which is a bad blight. Blight. Oh, here we go. Here comes a stun.
Stumbling and stupefied.
I hate this guy. At least he didn't do the spamming of horror. Prick! Oh, now he's all the way in the back row. Ah, there it is. The horror. Fuck off. Hi, good to see you again. Yeah, let me pay the tithe forward. Smack. Protect the child. Boy, he's living in your frickin' basement. Holy shit! Protect the child. Have you heard this? Protect the man-child. Really? This again? Well, at least we resisted it. Well, that is a bit of a problem. He's gonna shield him no matter what. Fine, I'll go for you. Kneel, insect! Okay. Wait, you survived 2 rounds? The bastard. Well, there's one of them now, so there's that. Let's get rid of the stress. Just to do it. Calm thyself. Alright. Hi! It's good to see you. Alright, there goes their shielding. Kneel! Alright. There's the death's door. Light. Bye! Okay, nice. A resounding success. Proud of you? Proud of you. Well done. Well done. Ooh, more thunder. Ooh, more thunder. Ooh. So FYI, well, you don't want to get these thunderstorms often, especially this close. If they happen to suddenly disappear, it's likely that the internet's gone out. It can be that fragile sometimes.
Giving in to madness is easier than holding out against it.
Even on radio difficulty, Darkest Dungeon is tough.
Are heroes.
I wasn't aware there was a difficulty setting. I've just been playing it on its default. I'll go with that one. It's going to foster a bit of animosity, but we can work with that. Alright, we have armor back.
The loathing whispers.
Went online and pretty much everyone says the game is made to be unforgiving and the fun lies there. Yep, it's the Dwarf Fortress motto of losing is fun.
Up ahead, the seat of our regrettable research. Resigned to the end of things, they waited for death, and still they wait.
Seth, you were too old for Bionicle. No, well, little. I know of Bionicle, but didn't look or read into it too much. I know of it. That was around my time. I'm not that old. Ow! I'll get counted. A watch Doge, eh?
A breakthrough.
Found a website with all the online games and stories. See, I remember the figurines. I remember that. And I think some sort of a TV series around it. God, that was a long time ago. Missed! Here. This is how you do that. Alright, that brings it to a 7, so that's him taken care of. Counter! Whoa, nice.
Agony by accumulation.
A singular strike. Schmack! Lucky I rolled low on that one. Tuts. One health. Yeah, cheeky little bastard. Not worth the hassle. Nice. I am happy. That was nicely done. But the point with a bleedy trinket. Gotta say, you don't nearly spend as much time being on fire than anything else. Oh, hang on. Do you all have combat items? New. Let's see. Get rid of that because there's one too many. I'll give you a salve. Actually, I need to save this for the... Assuming I get to said boss fight. Use the stress one for now. Blind kind of sounds like your thing. And toss a Molotov in the enemy's face. Let's get rid of those. The hammer does some damage. Yep. That's why I love Duelist Advance so much. You can strike the first 3 ranks for medium damage, gain dodge, and several stacks of counterattack.
This unkempt study evokes a feeling of the familiar, does it not?
Ooh, this has got the fancy wine, I believe. Well, if you choose the wine. Which is good for... Oh, lightning inbound. I saw the flash. Where's the sound? There it is. I saw a flicker of the flash. Thrumming in my chest.
Chaos must be met with unwavering resolve.
Are you sure you can't stay on so we can enjoy the thunder? Oh, we still have a good chunk of this run to do. A forgotten outpost. We can blind them. The glare of our torch reveals their weakness. Flashbang! Well, they got the ambush, so our formation's kind of borked, but I fix, so back to normal. I will attempt to shoot him in the head. Oink! Well struck. This guy can do some hefty damage when he wants to. You missed! Uh-oh. Ugh. Right in the baby makers. Missed! And then the last guy. Ow. They also get a lot of death's doors, these guys. Lounge. So you're gonna take 8 damage on yours, so you're dead. Which brings us to you. Brings it to 8, so you're also dead. Bye.
A promising development.
Bye-bye. So... You missed. And then there was one. That's 1 stack of block. Second stack of block. So you're exposed. Okay, bye.
Bravo!
Death's door using son of a gun. How dare you? There we go. The old blistering bugle. I'd like to think this is the Vuvuzela. Just playing it so I know you're enemy. How much further are
The
we?
loathing abates.
We are getting a wee bit closer. Apparently I'm over encumbered. Yep, good old doot doot doot. Motherfucker! Figured I'll future-proof and just get rid of some of the other junk. Okay, we gotta sell the stuff. Well, there go the wheels. Ah, no! Okay.
The theory at the time was that harm could be rendered to a subject by proxy.
Sure.
Amidst the spoils, An artifact of
Proxy doll.
unparalleled power.
Plus 10 damage per positive token, but minus 10%. Oh, sorry. Oh, wow. So for every positive token, you deal more damage, but for every negative token, you take more damage. That is certainly a risky item, is it not? The one that can have the most positive stack of tokens is the Highwayman. 20% damage plus that one. I mean, just simply using Duelist Advance would give you instantly, 3 stacks. I think it's per token, so it's a 4, so 40% damage. That fucking thick, mate. I'll take that.
The destination's never in question.
I
Only
do
the route
not
we
have
take
the
to get
confidence to face off against this boss. So the whole shtick with this guy is that you want to be striking the back row, right? So you've got the daggers, you've got the grenades, and you've got the aspirate. Technically, this party is kind of well equipped for it. It's getting to him that'll be the problem. I can't wait for him to get one shot now. Oh, it'll happen. Don't you worry, pal. It is a risk, but one I am willing to take. Maybe maybe I will do the lair. This team seems to have the right stuff. The gumption.
I trust you have calculated your odds carefully.
Yes.
This will not be easy.
I mean, life seldom is. So what can you do? We'll be fine. I got this, Kappa.
Steel yourself. The hulking horror inside will not fall easily.
Ooh, we're starting off with 2 of the archers, are we? Fine. Make it rain!
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Oh yeah, just get lucky. Easy game. Stabity. Alright. Or a 7. Okay, so they lost one of their archers.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Both archers down. They don't get death's blow, so they gotta eat the whole meal. Bye-bye.
Early results are encouraging.
Bye-bye. Alright. That leaves us with these sons. Oh, bitches. Schmack!
A master stroke.
For the purposes of Death's Door, I guess? Hang on, that's a freebie. Ah, but it's a DOT, it doesn't class as a hit. He gonna burn. Okay, that brings us to Captain Chucklefuck the First.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
I've spent 32 minutes on a call because the lead didn't know much about technology. I haven't had a call that long in some time. I do not miss the days of me having to give folks tech support on how to set up internet on their phones. Alright, first round, remarkably successful. Round 2, please. Do you have the drummer this time? Little Death Before Dishonor? Yep, they do. Right. There it is. You have shielded yourself from my attacks, have you? Now, I mean, Pick to the Face does ignore this, so I could just squish his kidneys and skip ahead a bit. That is such a good emote. It fits. Advance. Marinate in that, you bastard.
Trapped, trapped, held captive by fear.
Okay. Oink. Brace! Oh. I hate that ability. It's such a... Alright, that's one Death's Door. Which minimises the fat damage. Oh, volleys. He's trying to give him the juice. He's going to do a special attack. This one could be quite nasty. You're lucky that this guy didn't expire when he did. It's off! I will hide in the shadows. Bye-bye! Git. Alright, let's see. I think that's the first time I've seen him do a melee attack. Now, can he even do his attack given where he's standing? I don't think he's got the fatting gumption to do it. Go away, please. Alright, there goes the drummer. Let me see what happens. You're in the front row. Oh, so yeah, you've got no choice but to do a hip shot. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Heal, please.
This
Ooh,
road
nice crit.
cannot be walked alone.
Nice. Tight. Right, so I'm gonna give you a fatting 4 damage. Sure. Right. And then there was one. Frick. You're taking my boofs away from me. I like my boofs. Alright, away with you, peasant. Alright, big man himself. This fight's sketchy, man. The trick is that you want to make sure that you strike the root in the back, give it 2 stacks, and then this will make it so the roots don't encroach upon you. If you get 3 stacks, the character's locked out until the boss's mechanic removes it. But the roots also increase the damage.
Undying into a dream.
So yeah,
And there he
this
must
here.
stay.
This motherfucker is a piece of shit. So I gotta hit that once. That's 1 stack there. That hits the both. The soil stirs. I think this will result in a big fuck off AoE attack. There we go. And that's how I got 2 stacks. Now I will attack you with impunity. Stabby! 20 damage, eh? That tracks, I suppose. Ya bastard. Dude. Alright, so we gonna do... This is a freebie. So I'll just blind you on the house because I can. Let's see. I don't have to do a pick to the face, so I'll just see if I can keep stacking bleed. Or blight, I should say. Hey, Yar! I've got a riddle for you peoples. Guess who has possibly under the kidney stone? Oh no. Kidney stones are the worst. We've got to make sure we keep putting pressure on the back. There's Van Stalk. The growth recedes. Damn straight it does. Unsettling whispers bore into thine mind. Calm thyself. Hang on, we've got to make sure we keep applying the pressure. That brings it to that. The growth proceeds. Day soil stirs. So here's a question. Are you only ever supposed to keep it on 2? Like, you don't want to do 1 more stack? So you just leave it like that? Because I've noticed he'll do his big attack. If you bonk this too much, it is reacting to attacks. Because I think if I bonk this again, when it comes to his turn, these guys will get hit. Something moves beneath, and that's when you take that big damage. I think that's how it works. Oh, stabby. Now some of you guys have taken some damage. Oh, that is a full heal. Tempting. No. We'll save that.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
He is still blinded. There is also this one. Blight is looking like a 15. It's not too shabby. Let's keep stacking that. Unsettling whispers. Then it is the flagellants. Schmack! Wow, that's a hit! Go on, Mythics. So creeping growth, that'll give a stack. Wait, I got to 3 though. What happened to the whole it's supposed to recede part? We're not playing that game anymore, eh, the boy? Yeah, these two won't get an action. Rigged! Rigged, I say!
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Yeah, I couldn't even do anything. It didn't even give me a chance. I have no choice but to take that. Same with the flagellant. Rigged! So I guess I have to keep bonking this thing, even though I've already smacked it twice. Oh man, this is some bullshit. There we go. Now it recedes. I thought if you stacked it too much, it would then do that, basically.
And now, the greatest test.
That is
of
such bollocks.
all.
Unfortunately, my flagellants can't do much at the fatting moment. Yeah, this guy's his mind has been microwaved. Let's see. Shoot up. Yeah, I think you just got to keep hitting the back, like until it has the requisite stacks. Unfortunately, I can't hit this one, so I just got to swing for two. Well, let's do two things. Whoops. Blind. So that does that. You do worry me, because you've lost a lot of statistics right now. Let's take a quick swig of that. There's the first death's door. He's going to peer into my fucking mind. There's the growth. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, most of the team is currently paralyzed by this. Death's door on this motherfucker. So I gotta take that one. Same for you. Resolute, bitches! Ash is like, fuck you, and the horse you rode in on. And he probably dies afterwards. That's good to know. Yeah, I think any attack that targets it does that. So it doesn't have to necessarily do damage. I thought for a second what you had to do is be careful not to have too many stacks, otherwise he'll do that thing where the ground just stirs and he does like 20 damage. So I thought it was a balancing act, like, you obviously don't want 0 stacks, but you don't want full either. But evidently you want to keep as many stacks as you can. Hey Trixie! But let's see, what did I get? Ah! The trinket prices discount. I've seen worse. Insignia, ally on turn side. Footman's Grog. Turnstar. Convert vulnerability to block. And that's actually not bad. Turns debuffs into buffs. The bigger he does is the settling floor. Oh, I know that because of you see the roots stirring underground. It's just a lot of damage to 2 potential targets, and you don't really have much time to counter it. Hence my initial surprise. Oh, we're a little over encumbered here with stuff. Don't want that. What else? I want to keep Daboos, because I like Daboos. Let's see, I don't think I'll use that. Or that. Or that. Or that. And I have 2, I got a superior version. That's enough for me to move. Barely. But that's the general down. Trophy acquired. Now we need to not only heal ourselves a bit, but also brace for the actual fight that will act as the gateway to getting out of here.
Loathing whispers.
Heal, you sons of bitches. Heal! Come on, heal! Ah, fiddlesticks! It's just my luck, you know, you complete the boss fight and then you get your legs swept out from under you from these bastards. The altar of obsession. Flesh weaving for the healing. Oh boy. I hate this place. Alright, Captain Shucklefuck. He needs to get rid of his dodging capabilities. Ow. Really? In the back row? You sick fuck. Nice armor. I forgot to remove that actually in my haste. But that's a problem for another time. Hey Feeks.
This road cannot be walked alone.
They Feeks. They are fixed. Counter!
Miscalculation.
But there goes his dodge though. I'm gonna say chew on this. I do not like you being in the front. Well, you know, he's right there, then it's kinda hard to say. No, I gotta fix the formation now. I don't like the fact that it's going to put... I'll have to wait for the flagellant's turn. Yeah, I gotta wait. I don't want to, but I think I fucking have to. Ah, fuck it. My pick to your face. Stabity. Alright, so that's one rank returned. Come and get me. Nope. Alright, this turn I have to use the big command. Alright, we're fixed. Wah! Get bitch slapped.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Mythic just steps in like, who the fuck you touching, pal? Let's get rid of that corpse. Come forward. Proceed. Hi. Hello. Hi. Well struck. Hands off, dick. Whoa, dude, that's... Come on, 3 straight... Oh, this guy's an asshole. A pox upon you! And of course, I don't feel why this was necessary, but it also gave him the nervous perk. Like, that was just uncalled for. At least he gets a bonus to his speed.
Extinguished at last.
I hate this place. Anyways, well, you are going to be an issue.
Messy.
Alright, so there goes Captain
But
Frogstick.
effective.
Did I mention I hate this place? Alright, Death's Doer. I fixed. Bum 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 bum. He's a resilient little shit, isn't he? Alright, I win. Was looking a little sketchy for a second there, but we managed. Meltdown and all.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Ooh, that's a risky one. If staying down here is gift 100% damage. But every round that ends you take a negative 30. I'm carrying a lot of junk. Hey Elendril! It didn't look sketchy at all. I mean, I only showed up for the end. It was a little sketchy, but I managed all the same. Let's clear some room. I got this booze just waiting. This trinket's way too risky. Hey Axel! Thank you very much for the resub of 56 months, my friend.
All are welcome here.
Hi.
Hi! How you doing, friend? You have arrived at your destination. Let's see what they offer. Hopefully some libations.
We would come here in
What
the
do we got?
summers of years
Arcana.
gone.
Vicious.
Write, think, and rest.
Sure. Ash. Head injury. Wow. Stat combat, 50% dazed. This is rough. Needler. 2 of you guys are needlers now? I hate this place. It's like they want to have a negative relationship. You idiots. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Well, trinkets are going to be discounted as all hell. So that's nice, I guess. That's nice. Button still for the booze.
Meet each challenge on its own terms.
That's right, lads. That's 7 fatting points that we've got to spend. What we do. So I did my 2 favorite skills, which is Duelist Advance and Point Blank. If I had to pick another one, probably Wicked Slice. Your turn. Now you definitely could do with some upgrades. Definitely a good old-fashioned pick to the face. Good night. Then you. Wait, I improved the dust, didn't I? Good. Hi. These and these. Which now leaves us with the flageolant. 100% of damage. I'd sooner go have a better ratio of that. Alright, good as new. I'm proud.
Conventional
Provision.
fare,
Look at this discount, by the way.
but fairly priced.
Just say, take the shit for free, son. And I would have actually believed you. Booze. Song. We'll get to the food in a moment. Didn't I find a bunch of food? Oh, I did. And we also got some of the shiny booze. The problem is that Mythics won't partake. He's a weenie. Right, drink! Wow, that... Wow. Okay. Maxed. Maxed. Oh, work in progress. So Mythics is the only one, which is a bit frustrating because 10% chance, eh? It's a little frustrating because I have some of the best booze that would make things easier, but until he's willing to actually drink, I can't really bring that to bear. So I'm stuck carrying this stuff, for crying out loud. We're saving that for the end of the journey, for the extra healing. Do you have any extra weed? You do. Who's unwilling to drink? Mythics. He's refusing to partake in the libations, which does kind of activate my almonds. At least a little bit. This can stack, but we're saving that if we make it to the end. Really impressing upon the if factor. I don't need that. Or that. Just trying to save space. It would have been fitting if it was you. No, you're all for the booze. You're all for the booze. Well, I think it's horrible. That one's useful because it increases the slots. Do I want it? But I think we're okay in spite of that. We still need some of y'all sons of bitches to have food. So one of them.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Alright. They have their braid. What else do I have to my name? The trinkets you can buy are the ones hanging in the on the in icon top left. Is it? Oh, maybe right, actually, yeah. Like the blade types. The provisioner. We don't really need any of the rest. Alright, you know what? I'll take the weed. Weird sentence, but I'll partake in the marijuanas. It will slow him down a tad. Who do you get on worst with? Ugh. God damn it. Alright, so it's just you and Blade. Fine! Smoke some weed. Alright, 12. I don't think that's enough to, still 10%. I swear to God, if you two harbour any animosity, I'll throw you off a goddamn cliff. I don't have the time, patience, nor inclination for your horse shit.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land, crumbling and undone.
Thick mud. Flame drain. Well, the intent is just to get to the other side, and then we can face off against the boss. We need to find a field hospital.
Spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
Field hospital is the most important. Like, this alcohol is enough to mend any fence and bridge any gaps, so we should be fine. I swear to God, if you two get into a scuffle, I'm gonna slap you. Now fucking behave. Now come on! I'm watching you. Don't you dare. It's 10% chance. I think we're okay. Yes. Hopefully. They'll fight. No, they won't. Shush. No worries, yeah. Go get some rest. I don't use that. No, that. That's a dud. Hopeful. This one's very good. Respectful.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Hopeful. That's a dud. Amherst, they fucking for the third round running.
Beats. Desire will never die.
I'll take that. Well, they're not trying to strangle each other, so we're never lucky. I finally got a positive outcome where they're not at each other's throats. I mean, you dare spout that is unlucky? Alright, not yet. Shush. We're just gonna survive this and we're good.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Well, this ain't swine country. So we need to find a field hospital. If I can iron out Mythic's proclivities of not wanting to partake in Zaboos. We should be fine. But I don't see one at the moment. Oh man, this is some bullshit. There is this one. How much would I bet? Oh, this is Formless. It didn't say Shambler. Thing is, I mean, this could be the field hospital, or those two could be. Let's go for 100% and just get the goddamn watchtower. Fuck it. We'll have the watchtower.
Deliberation is exhausted.
Hey, Madiki. How you doing,
Trust
man?
your instincts.
I trust my instincts. In that, it's going to get me killed. Come and get me. Oh god, there's that damn music box. Well, my options are limited. Stabity. Hit!
Master stroke.
Alright, here comes the organ grinder. He'll survive by 1 hit point, but I have a fail-safe against that. Pick to the face. Unless you're chilling down for the night and thinking about what to cook for food. How about yourself? I'm hanging in there. The heat has been
knows what lurks in the
egregious today. I did not sleep much last night. Obviously, you know how my morning went, but we just had a freaking torrential downpour. Even the sound of thunder, which was a welcome surprise. But yeah, I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing alright. Yeah, it really picked up here. It's still quite a distance away. But a welcome reprieve. Although the rest of the week is still going to be an inferno. Catch! Whoa, 27. Right into the baby makers.
A slow dissection.
1 health.
An unavoidable
You
end.
bastard.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Second Death Star. Sensing a theme here. Prick!
Greater threats await those who dare.
Spoons! Well, the wheels are at full durability, so we should be able to regenerate our health in a timely fashion. At least I think so. Also, can I get rid of this? Go away. Alright, come on, give me that. I swear to God, if one of these two, well, hang on, if that's a field hospital, I'm going to be very angry. Or that one, or any of these two. Don't screw me over. Oh fuck! It was right there. God damn it! I should have gone to the right. My initial guess was correct. Is there another one? Ah, come on, man! Well, we missed it. Stupid frickin' game. Alright, so unfortunately I can't convince Mythics to pick up the bottle and take a shrig of the old booze. Oh, I hate this place. Fine. I guess I'll move. It's currently raining where I am right now, but it's still warmish. Nothing like yesterday, though. Much better than it's been. I mean, here the temperature has dipped. The occasional sound of thunder. I'll take it. Especially given how sweltering it's been at night. Oh, look! It's the goddamn cannon. No, until the cannon comes forth, this whole point's moot. Alright, fine.
Early results are encouraging.
It should be cooling down over the next few days of the forecast. It's anything to go by. Correct! It's more or less the same here. It'll still be warm for the next week, but at least it won't be in its 30s. Uncle Dozer is 30 years old now. Petition to call him Grandpa Dozer now. Hey, I'm in my mid-30s, right? What would that make me? Fucking great-grandfather? Alright, let's get rid of that. To compel this thing to move its carcass forward. Bye-bye. Right, now the long, arduous process of hitting the cannon.
A breakthrough.
Brace! Ow. That actually hurt, friend. I don't get to spank you into submission. Oh, it turned into a crit! Oink! I fixed! You have to spend a turn loading, don't you? Yeah. But it does give you armor, though. A little uncalled for that it gets block plus, like you needed that in the first place. That damn corpse is in the way. Alright, to the front row, please. Oh yeah, pick does bypass block. I gotta remember that. That comes in pretty damn handy when the situation demands it. I was like, how come I did so much damage? I'm like, yeah, because pick block bypasses block, so you can go right for the unmentionables, if you will. All right. Live, love, and laugh. Did the Highwaymen just say that in my presence? The towering feast. We advance relentless. They'll perish. Absolutely. Who's on the menu? Oh, okay. All right. It's a mix. Prick. Let's get rid of their little feeding bonanza. All right, so they can't trump. I think they can sleep the corpse though.
To finish this quickly.
Smack. Well struck. Rude. What was that corpse? 14! Oh man, what a bastard. Schmack. Schmack. Okay, fine. Headshot it is. Okay. And then there was one.
Impediment. Cleared with impunity.
Oh. Man, these guys love to eat. his laughter as well. He's prepping what they call in the business a powerful skill of some kind. Stabity. The stress of our boy is a little worrying. Smack. I fix. Alright, come and get me. Oh boy. Thank God for dodge plus. Bilious cannon. He even pats his belly like, yep, that hit the spot. Alright. Catch! Now he's having a full-on, not like this, existential crisis. I do still fear for our flagellant. Yeah, after belching, you're like very satisfied.
Unpleasant in the extreme. This work
adrenalizing ash, or adrenalizing me. Corrupting flavor. Ooh, a bit of blight piercing is not the worst thing in the world. I think, depending on how certain events go, that could be quite importante in this little setup of mine. The thought that biologically speaking, it is possible to be a grandpa today is unsettling. I mean, when you say it like that, yeah, I imagine it would be. I'd like to keep my wheels if I could. The resistance.
Pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Well, we can't fix mythics, his stress is high. That is a problem. Ow. Ow.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Stunned me as well. I reciprocate.
Early results are encouraging.
I can't really do the old de-stressing. Frick! Bye-bye! Alright, your turn. How can I fix you? That'll just do damage up front. You could just take someone's stress and just lean into it, but that'll trigger toxic, and that's not what we want. Catch! That should take care of both of them triple folks.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Well, that is going to be a difficult thing to avoid. We'll work on it. No field hospital. That is an issue. His tendency of not wanting to imbibe himself with alcohol is a bit of a problem.
You must be strong enough to shoulder more than your share of the burden.
Well, our wheels are fine. You have greater need of us than you know. Wait, what is this thing specifically? Oh, it's a stagecoach I am. Maybe you already scouted ahead. I think I have mostly. Yeah. I'll just take the flame. Yeah, it just charts a similar course.
The destination's never in question. Only the route you take to get there.
I love how that's how Ash is always described. An ageless entity. Let's see. We got Oblivion's Ingrams. We got the Lair, Oasis. I mean, generally, once you go there, it seems to be okay. That's gonna brick the wheels, though. And all three. Man, some of this is kind of harsh. A lot of armor. Take the watchtower route, I guess, even though I already have the goddamn watchtower in our collection.
The loathing whispers.
Oh, when doesn't the loathing whisper, friend? Right, so we've charted the almost the full course. I will hang a left. The realization that my Ma's youngest son is 35 years old dawned upon her the other day. Time waits for no one. Getting a lot of negative moods from the team. What the hell? Combat items. I guess we're done.
In crisis, no gain's insignificant.
Oh, that could fix you. Assuming you take a chug of this. Well, that might just be able to fix the issue with distress. Okay. Oh, hang on, the Oasis. But then, oh, I'm pushing the loathing. These getting a little bit on the high side. If I go here, we lose 1 armor, 2 armor, 3 armor. There's always a chance to repair it. Does none of this reduce the loathing, perhaps? Seth, since you went to the left, are you now going to kick?
Supplies this way.
No.
If you can make it.
Christ, I barely got a sufficient...
They thrill to the succulent flavor that grows up from some nightmare pit far beneath the earth.
Keep a hold of them healing selves. Dude, the negative mood here is ridiculous. Or the relationship. They've been like raging at each other this entire time. What do you got? If noxious item is equipped, which I do have, plus 30 piercing, gain on miss. Well, then just don't miss, forehead.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's laden. Okay, there's no way I'm using that thing. As shiny as the trinket is. I must do away with some of these. These are regrettable. Okay. Giving it another go. Just for today, I couldn't decide on what I wanted to stream, so I decided to do another run in the interim. So you have that as your noxious item. Hell yeah. But yeah, we're
A simple choice.
you're doing it with a very scuffed
At
group.
least it should be.
I'm kind of surprised this group has gotten as far as it has. I am somewhat impressed.
Their devices may be crude, but promise atrocity all the
Oh yeah,
same.
the heat definitely prevents you from doing much. Anything that requires even a modicum of effort. They've not had one single instance, right, of their mood improving. It's all been going downhill. Finally got my chipper. How long did it take? Like 2 weeks or something? Boy, were they dragging their feet. They do love their scouting. Okay. For the armor. Another -1.
The coach's plating is spent. We are exposed.
When are we not, my friend? Oh god, this thing is swerving. Another -1. What is prompting this? Do you have a hatred of this area or something? Resolute. Maybe it's cosmic fearing. Something is definitely making him go completely apeshit. Anything you can use to repair our vehicle? Probably not. We don't need food. We have too many things.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Oh, here we go. He did get stress. I was wondering if it was possible, so that means like the next fight that'll start, it'll trigger that? I was wondering if it was possible to hit stress cap before combat. I guess you can. The loathing. I was hoping to have him take some of that laudanum to patch him up, but unfortunately I didn't get a chance to do that, so kind of bricked on that. Nor could I find a field hospital. By the time we got to a watchtower, we already passed it, which definitely sucketh. Yesterday I managed to break FF12, so in turn I've installed a rebalance mod that addresses some of the more early broken shit. Oh, there we go. Toxic! It sucks it always has a negative outcome with the rest of the party. Can't say I appreciate that much. I don't recognise this guy. At least not off the top of my head. Well, that can at least push her back. A tongue lash. Oh, he's buffing his flaying. I appear to have disconnected from my own Twitch chat, so I might end up missing a comment or two on this round. I think I might stow everything away for the day. Feeling drained. At least I've got to put the machine together and start the process. How long are you able to? How long do you have access to the machine for? Given how long they took the time to give you access to that, I'd be fucking livid if they didn't give you a fair shake. Managed to get the main character hitting for 9.9k 4 times consistently. I'm not even at the end game gear right now, so I had to do something. So is this because like a specific build you did, or was it just the balancing is just off? Also, had to hear the temperatures dip in Derek's. Praise. Wait, this thing actually belonged to you? I think you ordered it.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Oh, so the balancing is just ape shit. Oh, so this is like you just have it, period. For some reason I thought you were borrowing it, I don't know why. Magic, for example, it hits for around 15k in the early game. Was a little much. I think we one-shotting quite a few enemies with that. Nice crit, damn. Well, he's wounded. Ow. 2 death stores. You can have wood chippers, we have one. Well, I know, you're waiting to, find a way to dispense with a certain lawnmower guy's corpse. I know what you're thinking.
Unpleasant in the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
So AoE was doing that. Hang on, I think we were on the cusp of, I think we will just about avoid the loathing. Hitting the maximal. Hey Hamster Ball, thank you very much for the resub of 58 months. Till I get on my feet.
Jester. Also, Git.
Hi, how was that? Hamster Ball was one of the OG characters we named Jester in the Dankest Dungeon 1 playthroughs. But yeah, how are things going on your neck of the woods, friend? What's this thing killing Cash? Oh no. I mean, that about is what I expected it to be. Way too hot outside. I'm right there with you. Although, to be fair, we did just have a heavy downpour after practically 3+ weeks of 0 rain and just constant sunny weather. Rain has been properly melted. Yeah, I'm definitely there with you, man. I'm doing better today. Past few weeks have not been the easiest ones. Your timing's impeccable, because I remember you saying that you were curious to see, regarding my ma and her issues with vision. Just literally today, got to see the optometrist, and she got the contact lens that she's going to be using long term, and that has helped restore a fair bit of sight on her for her right eye. So she's getting used to it now. First bit of good news I think I've had in a while. So those two should be taken care of. 26, man, Ashley's hitting like a truck. Other one falls. Yeah, Dwayne, just now, for at least a couple of hours. We haven't had any for almost 3 weeks. That was the same window of us not having any rain. Like, it was full on thunderstorm as well. I think it's settled now. Yeah, not even a trickle. But the rest of the freaking week is projected to be in the mid to high 20s. I'm probably going to be expected to grab D4. Expected to. That no one means it's because of your mates. Am I right in my guesstimate? I have far too many folks asking me why I don't have it, so some even offered to power me. But as in to buy the game for you or power level you? Finally some good news. Yeah, it took a good 6 months, man.
Unexpected find.
To get that lens. Everything from the testing, the repeat scans, or assessments of my ma's eyes to make sure previous procedures had gone well, making sure the pressure is where it needed to be. Long fucking process, and the wait for the lens being ordered. But we dare, man, we dare. We them boys. managed to get one healing tick off. Alright, so if I survive this, we just gotta prep for the boss and I'll just die horribly. I was in Don's last night and a couple of the mods started offering powers. I'll do it myself, but you get the
Push
idea.
this half-made horror
Oh shit, this
back
guy!
into the void.
What was he called? The Exemplar or something fancy like that? Yeah, Exemplar. Bit of an asshole.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Marinate that son of a bitch. He can eat this thing as well if he wants to. I hate this guy. So I think this is when he marks them? Oh, Jesus. This is going to be rough. Yeah, I mean, I've got a similar thing in my neck of the woods. Folks who are wondering, like, Chef, you gotta play at me! I'm like, I don't know, man. That's gonna take 9 damage, so I don't have to worry about that. So, schmack. Schmack. That's a non-crit, by the way, holy shit. You're lucky I'm not within pick range, otherwise I would have booped you right over the head. Well struck. Thank fuck. I was hoping that dodge would kick in, but he's still combo marked, so not even I can fix that. Ah, fuck it! All in. Alright, well he ate him. I was waiting for that. Damn counter-attack. Alright, that's one stack of counter gone. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. In fact, can I even heal him? I don't have the ally version of that, do I? Only a measly 7. Yeah, that is a bit of a problem we have.
Steady yourself.
21 he crit for on his counter. This jammy cunt just did that. I'm in a bit of a rough shape here, man. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to heal our boy here. You gotta... I need to get her out of here. This is such a horrible place for you to be. The formation is borked. Reciprocated. Did I have my schedule down correctly? So working 2 hours. Okay, thank God. Promise. I was a little worried. Okay, let me squish your kidneys, pal. Prelude 34 crits. Fucking hell. And he has smacked on a blight. Man, this guy's a bastard. This is quite dangerous. You can still survive this and get a hit on. Yep, that was my fear.
Any being, however horrid, can be brought to heel.
Oh, fucking hell. Thank fuck the death store triggered. Does he reset it? Because I think he healed, didn't he? Yep. Dude, this guy's being a grade A cunt. I don't trust the game to play fair anymore after what it just did there to me.
Fellowship.
Yeah, I don't trust it. I would have gone for another Death Star, I just don't trust the game. This guy's become the Grand Maester of stall tactics here. I don't even think I can finish him off at this rate. Because he's just going to keep repeating this over and over. He's got this healing for 3 turns.
Stupendous.
That's 1. 2, okay, he rolled low. Jesus, he was really stalling. I got lucky with one of those hits.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Death flow resistance, eh? That's a lot of stuff. Oh, this game never plays fair. You saw
The
what...
loathing festers.
You bore witness to that horseshit in full effect. I don't care about the fire van. Alright. Well, at least the loathing subsided. I think now it's just a stretch to home, I hope. Yeah, 4 leagues to at home. I don't think I've ever been in an area where the party had a reduction in relationship just by moving. Like, I've never seen it drop that fast. That was insane how much they lost, each of them.
There are yet places such as this.
Cadaver Slayer,
where a little light
Fanatic
still
Slayer,
gathers.
Cadaver Slayer, Scatterbrained. Oh, well, what can you do? So yeah, unfortunately I couldn't get Mythics to the point where he would take up the drink, despite my best efforts. The field hospital was a bust, despite my best attempts.
The means of mastery.
Most of the skills we're going to use we have. Boop that. You only have... thinking of the upcoming brawl. I'll have a couple of bows fast to be, or smaller encounters. Alright.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Well, too late to get any more whiskey.
Experimentation. Your academic instincts serve you well.
Nice. Okay, so I think it's too late for anything of the stagecoach variety to matter. Yeah, because we're going to be going straight to where the boss is. Yep, that's all the same. Can't do anything with those trinkets, so it's just down to this. Apart from looks, what's the biggest difference between Darkest Dungeon 1 and Darkest Dungeon 2? So in DD1, one of the big things was that when it came to like party composition, you could have like multiple of each class. And you know, you'd pick a zone and then clear it with them. In this one, the party you pick, like the 4, they'll be with you for the entire run. And if one of them happens to die, the next time you make it to like an inn, you can replenish your numbers. So they kind of stay with you for the entirety of the journey. So you kind of start off on your stagecoach, the Wainwright, and you go from zone to zone, going into monster dens and slaying bosses, but the intent is to get to where I am, and if you reach the end you face like the next boss of, depending on which of the story chapters you're in. I've been having a lot of difficulty with the third one, because it's well, bollocks, for lack of a better term. It's not a very fun mechanic, I must say. Now the real tricky thing is making sure that these guys don't end up killing each other. Alright, we'll gamble with this, because that can offer the highest amount of relationship improvement. That was actually kind of good. Although I kind of didn't take part. What happened? Vicious. I guess they don't like reading the books. A single negative roll. Could have gone worse. I'm not gonna risk it with the whiskey. With higher crit chance, give that to Bladewing. And then this is for healing.
They just keep coming!
Let's see. Enki, thank you very much for the raid. Hope your stream went well, man. For those of you that are hopping on over, hi. Hope you guys are all doing well. How is everybody's doing? I think most folks in my stream are aware of Enki, but the off chance that you're not. It does normally stream PoE much like myself, but also does variety. For like the chill vibes and the shenanigans here, do give Enki a follow and check his stream out. Let me do my job. Hey, I just happened to be looking at chat and was at the ready. Don't judge. Dartboard. Okay, so food is the easy one. You take that. You take that. Alright, let's see if we can mend fences. So, Arcana can't really get on with Mythics any further than he already has. Ash and Blade. That's a pretty easy one. That's them maxed out. Am I not even going to have a chance to drink the good booze? Yeah, he won't, he's resolute. He won't drink! Let's see, Arcana and Mythics, you're fine. Mythics and Blade. Yeah, he won't, dude, that renders these things ineffective. I got all this frickin' alcohol, but I can't even, you know, mend the proverbial fence. And this one's too risky because you run... Ah, fuck it, go for it. Alright, well, it was a success. Progress. Okay, so yeah, I can't actually do anything with this booze, because the people that do need it, they're good. I suppose you could use it to lower stress. There is that. I might as well use it. Drink! Oh wait, he will drink this! Oh. Well, that's not what I expected. Wait, now he's got Tippler. Wait, so you won't drink whiskey, but you'll drink the wine? That's where you draw the line? Can't get enough of the hard stuff. Has sworn off the bottle. How the fuck does that work? That is such asinine logic, it's bordering on being comical. Had I known that, I would have been a little bit more cautious. Okay, well, great, I guess. Oh, now got sunny disposition. What? And now positive... What the fuck is going on? This game's weird. Good to know. So if you're resolute, you've sworn off the bottle, so you won't drink whiskey or the whiskey barrel, but you will drink wine. What, the sanguine of the fallen or some shit? But yeah, once again, I hope you're doing well, Enki. And for those who hopped on over, hi! So I can't use these two. These are used for the purposes of healing. Now, these...
Spend what you
unless
can,
they've...
or wealth no
patched
longer
it,
has
that
meaning,
effect should still stack.
if indeed it ever did.
I didn't know wine was considered the hard stuff. I thought anything to do with booze. When I said sworn off the bottle, I figured wine was part of the equation. So I'm going to buy both of those, because that'll raise our hit point. What else have we got? Apparently trinkets are 75% off, but the trinkets are horrible. Then we've got this, which can also continue to improve mood, but I don't believe we need any of this stuff. I don't think anything will screw with our movement. Round start with a 5% chance for extra damage. I mean, I have coin to spare.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
I have the money. I might as well use the money. You and Arcana. Alright, so they smoke some weed. Giving everybody bleed resistance. The two heavy hitters are you two. Oh, it's two targets. Even better. So the whole team can get the extra crit. Hey, Dace. How you doing, man? Oh, don't end
Sometimes it is wiser to try anew, fortified by trials past.
I gave myself more work. Elaborate. The wiki description of the perk says blocks various alcohol-rated in items. The wording says various, not all. God, this game could be so obtuse with some of its decision-making. I won't judge. Alright, so for the impending shit show, especially with that goddamn laser beaming eyeball, we're probably going to need to find ways to repair ourselves from damage. I do need this. So you can take that, and you can take that. So we've got a few more of them. So the ones that need the highest amount of healing, probably you two. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, so the frontliners have enhanced their healing received. Do I have any more herbs that you can buy that can give the same effect? No, we just got normal weed. Just standard weed. The marijuanas. Alright. I'll also make it so I don't think anything can disrupt formation, but let's just make sure Arcana doesn't get moved. That's about as much coin as I can spend. I've decided to tear down all the walls. What? Not like that. Those stay permanently. Brick walls sealed in concrete. As long as you're not getting rid of any kind of support beam. Alright, I've done as much as I can, guys.
There is nothing for it now but to press on.
Ah, Jesus, I
Come
hate
what
this
may.
place. Alright, carts prepared. The Curious Nag is what this is called. Alright. I've done what I can. So we have to do 2 fights before we can actually get to the boss, and then we're going to be dealing with bullshit mechanics. I think it's just a DPS race. Amorous, they fucking...
While the
wow.
heart still beats,
The highwaymen don't judge.
desire will never die.
Sure. Hopeful.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
I don't use pirouette, but endure is used, that's fine. Hopeful. Don't use that, but I do use that. Respectful.
Tried and tested. A
Don't use
bond
that.
to be counted on.
Do use that. Hopeful. Don't use that. Or that, that's a dud. Amorous. Again. You guys have been fucking the whole journey. Pick to the face, hell yeah. And Noxious Blast. Yeah, okay. 2 duds. 1 partial dud. Rest is generally winners. It would have been nice to get something with point blank, but you know. I fix. I take.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
Temples of failure and regret. Alright, now I do see, let me just double check the trinkets. Cloak. That one's the only debatable one. I'm going to replace it with that. To maximize the resistance to die itself. To death itself. Could risk and go with that one for the extra damage, but no. Alright, onwards. I think we should be able to get enough healing before these 2 fights go into effect. Also, did I fix your abilities? I feel like I fucked up. Yeah, I didn't. I thought I screwed this up. You're supposed to have that one. You guys been fucking the whole journey. Yep. Like literally every single time there was a chance for a relationship change, always amorous. They've been fucking with each other and literally fucking each other. What the good Lord intended. How you doing, by the way, Pope? You okay, man? Yeah, this is the fight that's proven to be the biggest pain in the ass. I can't believe this team made it without a man at arms. That is weird. I've never gotten this far without a man at arms. So, it's different. Right, round 1. Oblivion's Ingress. Any buffs? Nope, we're charging in as normal. Alright, let's do this. Alright. 2 of those little fuck knuckles, and they've got the Doge. And he gets taunt. Oh no, less damage taken. Well, we need to get rid of the dodging capabilities. There goes your stack. Although, I'm pretty sure they can reapply this. Oh, I've been blinded. Probably one of the worst debuffs you could have gotten right about now, actually. Because my intention is to hit him with these, but I'm blinded. Oh, I still got hit.
Breakthrough.
Get wrecked. Alright. Good doses.
Strength dwindles.
Ow. Four and 7. So let's go with you. Well struck. Ooh, I just got crit added. Counter! And then there was one. Smack! So we can't move. He's locked us in. Take 1 shrig of that. Smack. Hit him with that. I got told by one of my providers that they would suggest taking a tolerance break, and I'm like, I guess, the fuck my life, that's going to be a rough couple of weeks. Wait, tolerance break? From what? Also blank. High. Headshot. Reduced to 11 and combo! Brings it to a 9. At least for today we are, yeah. 12 damage. Then trigger Death Store. Hope the DOT will get him for the others. Nice.
Problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
A pick to the face can solve quite a few issues, I must say. Oh, for the marijuanas. Did you watch any of the game stuff? I need to... Oh, technically the answer is yes, but I was in the process of watching good old God Howard giving us a breakdown of Starfield, but I only got a third of the way through. I was watching it pretty late yesterday. I couldn't really focus on doing much of anything. I was just stressing over my Mars appointment today, which went perfectly fine, by the way. Hey, Suvanabby. Look how far you got after taking a break. Yeah, I mean, I'm amazed this random composition pulled this off. It's not a bad group, because each character is pretty solid. I guess it's just weird not getting this far with the man-at-arms. Next round. Hopefully, you guys... Ooh, that's a good one. To crit. But I think our enemy will also be juiced up. But I'll take the crit. Alright. We've all enhanced each other. I mean, him because of the stress. Glad to assess Seth Mars went well. She looked very pleased on Discord. Yeah. I mean, the gift of corrected vision goes a long way, man. Okay, because you're going to take stress onto yourself, you need to cleanse your own. Nice! Advance. Counter! They're gonna boof themselves. Okay, so they don't get a turn because the damage was too much for them to handle. Thing is, this one can heal that one, so you want to get rid of this dipshit, even though we have a lot to pierce through. Brace! Oh, nice follow-up, Mythics. He's like, stand back. The stress, though, is getting high. I need to fix that. Go away, please. Can't quite reach him from there. Yeah, your stress levels concern me, friend.
Excellent work.
They have to downgrade their attack to that lunge instead. Okay, yeah, we need to lower that stress. I believe you're the best person for the job. Calm thyself. Nice. We offset that travesty and then some. In unrelated news, I despise the fact that like 15 years Fable 2 remains on Xbox 360 exclusive. Wait, that's only stuck on Xbox 360? I think that's the same rage folks have with Metal Gear Solid 3 being stuck on the PlayStation 3. It's very similar energy. You're left thinking like, how the fuck has that not come to PC? I'm still more annoyed that Bloodborne hasn't come to PC. Turns to activate my almonds! There we go, 6 damage. Alright, big guy's turn.
Steady yourself.
Look at that. I was 4 stress and all 3 debuffs. What an asshole.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Nice peaks. Alright, that leaves 1 Shucklefuck. Stress levels do still look a little bit more alarming than I would like. Let's get rid of that. Hi! Now fuck off. Hopefully the blight gets him right in the baby makers.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
I mean, one was that got me into the game. I didn't think too highly of the second or third. 3 was Garbo. I gave 0 fucks if 3 ever sees the light of day. Was 3 the one where you just press 1 button and randomly go to your little secret hideout? I found that whole system to be very weird. I do worry about Arcana and his stress levels, man. Those are pretty high. It's time for the boss. So this one is proven to be a real pain in the ass. It has a particular mechanic, which is horseshit, where let's just say once it has marked your characters, it can just fire a big old laser beam that seems to just hit you for the sum total of your health.
The source of the stain. Gateway to incomprehensible.
This fight is quite literally a DPS race, so the objective is to, well, kill the eye stalks. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, it begins. Going straight for the person with the highest stress, I see. Gonna try and hit the back row. They resisted. Glower again. Fucking hell. They really want to go for the back row. They really want to go for the back row. They really want to go for the back row. Look at that, more stress. Can't even attack the way I had originally intended. I was going to throw a plague grenade, but I can't now. Resisted the blight again. So is the objective just go for the plague doctor until he loses his mind? Okay, I see what we're doing. Seems pretty balanced. Ugh, fuck this. I got a resolute at least. So, and gained unyielding as a result. I am not yet through with my work. You tell him. So has Glower now been changed, like the first person that gets marked, they just all go for him? I think they changed that yet again. Because it hasn't worked like that before. If they're going to keep going for you, I can't really stop it. Like, they seem pretty focused. Finally! I was starting to wonder if this thing was broken. Ah, I fucking upgraded. Dude, this fight is just such cancer. Also upgraded.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks.
Should I even bother anymore, guys? I can't remember if this thing is capable of spawning back again once it's been reduced to its babu size. I never really saw that. Maybe this is the fight to test it. Hang on. Let me get rid of that. Okay, that leaves.
Messy, but effective.
Oh, you're dead, so we're definitely losing you. 20, so you're gonna shrink. Grows again. Dude, this is fucking pointless. This is pointless.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Yeah, that about tracks. They also seem to go top of the round every time as well. Oh, it looks like they can also bypass you being stealthed as well. That's another eyeball down. Get rid of the corpse to patch myself up. We'll give you a snapperoonie. So you're gonna shrink. Brings it back to the plague doctor. Alright, top of the round. Well struck. So you'll shrink. I imagine you're gonna do the attack that'll make you grow again, right? Why not? Goes for you. I'll use this with one. Although, does it really matter having enough health? Because I feel like once the boss does hit, it's going to be a one-shot. So we probably want to deal with this fucker as soon as we can. Let me get you to fall from the impending horse shit. Alright.
An interminable conflict.
Got to go first again, man. Yeah, everyone's got too many stacks of this. Alright. Here's where the fight
Obsessions on shrinking
auto finishes now.
focus to a fault.
Alright, bring on the laser beam. So, Limerence, 16 damage. And now we get to... Now it's just basically a DPS race. I'd like to stack light, but this guy's resistance is too high, so... This will be a crit as well. So let's not waste that. You could do with patching yourself up, friend. So schmack. So he's gonna behold one, then Limerons for the whole team. Oh, suppress this time. Wait, what does suppress do? Oh, suppress just blinds us. So he didn't do Limerence for once. He did blind me though, which sucks. I don't know if I want to use this on him. 9 health is not really worth the fucking hassle. I'd sooner use that on a higher priority target. Well, dude, giving him a blind seems a little over the top. Just a bit. Just a skosh. You bastard. That cost my crit increase as well. 24. Okay. Rhubarb beyond all comprehension. It looks cool, his design is dog shit. As in mechanically. I'm basically out of time. Because like, what he does with the beam, he lowers your defense, decreases your attack, and he has the potential to blind you. I'm trying to comprehend in what universe that actually seems even remotely okay to do.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
So I gotta waste several rounds of this horse shit. Alright, let's see. Limerence, so whole party. 24 crits?
On that terrible
Basically
precipice.
almost his full health pool, by the way, guys. Just for context.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Another Limerence. 2 people now on Dev Store, because why the fuck not? Here comes the mental breakdown. So there's one. Get out of your system, get out of your system.
A brilliant conclusion.
Alright. Give us a look-see. Behold. That brings it to... But at least he can't dodge this one. Wait! And he gets to attack?
Form of the void.
That is moronic,
For
man.
now.
Well, I have nothing left, so all in. Oh, and obviously... Dude, Limerence did not need to reduce attack damage. That's unnecessary. I'll give you... Whoever has been seen by the eyeball is going to take high damage. He's doing 24 to 30 on a crit, which is the vast majority of people's full damage. He does not need to inflict days or weak for 2 rounds. That is unnecessary. I don't understand the asinine logic they use with that. Rhubarb pricks.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Thankfully, Death's Door is still keeping them alive. Somehow. Let's see. The most important people we need to live right now are the heaviest hitters. So I would say you. And you gotta patch yourself up. Just to buy Death's Door time. You can't really heal thyself. Take that, dipshit. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. I'm gonna take that full blight and eat the whole goddamn meal. You bastard. Behold! Here comes Limerence is on the way. Let's see. My attack is reduced in half for the next 2 attacks. Oh, and for some fucking reason, they thought it was a good idea to give him dodge plus for 2 rounds. Fucking, I'll still quit the bastard. You deserve that, you cunt. You deserve that. Alright, there goes the Plague Doctor.
Let us hope they find peace.
You are blinded, unfortunately, so that's going to potentially waste a round. Yep. We need all the damage we can muster, and we're missing. Limerence. Get countered, bitch. You're still blinded. I mean, it'll miss, so there's no point. So I'll just hit normally. I've got to consume the blind charges. Alright, behold. Into laser beam for the whole team. Oh, and of course, daze to push me to the back of the initiative order, because we totally needed that. Yeah. 32 crit, guys. 32 crit. 32 crit. Fuck off! You miserable cunt.
Blinded you to your blessings and smothered you in a fever dream of dissatisfaction.
Eyes up. This miserable cunt. You know how much time he wasted me progressing the goddamn game?
The Shadow's advance has been halted.
Get wrecked.
For a time.
Does that mean you have to do this again? No, I can skip this. So I'm now going to play this game tomorrow, because I can actually progress with the video game. I actually got progress. That is such a fucking cosmically horrible fight. But yeah, we needed recovery items, preparation where healing items did more, and a lot of damage. And I did it without the man-at-arms. DPS race. Oof. Get fucked. That's also a lot of candles. We got, I think, 2 very lucky Death's Door procs in that fight. Because he could have finished both the Highwayman and I think the Grave Robber in that fight. There's only boss 3. I've heard the boss I faced this is the worst one.
The garroted bodies of the attendees lay around the basement dais, each prostrate along a point of the crown.
Ooh.
Our host conspicuously absent.
The Ancestor?
I could scarcely countenance such obscenity. But you were transfixed, eyes ablaze with inspiration. The failed ritual would become your obsession.
Hey, don't blame me.
From that pivotal moment, you were blind to all else.
Oh boy, you should give homage to your fallen chat member that sacrificed himself for the cause. I mean, he went down swinging. I'm proud of O'Connor. Why are you playing standing? I switch between sitting and standing every hour. It just isn't very healthy to be sat down for 8 hours straight, or more than that. Alright, I can actually play the next part of the game, but that'll be for another time, I think. Let's unlock some stuff, though.
A welcome advancement.
My time in the desert?
Of survival.
Oh, so 5% chance at the start of the round that you go into stealth. Stagecoach.
A drop of sanity.
Blueprint tubes.
In a sea of madness.
+1 quantity of produced items from stagecoach. Yeah. Combat.
Every twinkling
Pyrotechnic Dazzler.
is another
Jesus.
implement at our disposal.
So adds 2 at random. You can either blind or daze, or stun, or inflict vulnerability, or slow them down for 3 turns. That is a lot of debuffs. Sure, I guess. And lastly, trinkets. Do all 5 bosses with the same team? No way.
Instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction
Guardian
and
Gauntlet.
overcome it.
So at the start of the turn, 15% chance to get blocked, but there's also a 15% chance for you to have your attack kind of half. You're weakened if you miss. Alright.
Hearts and minds will carry the day.
I think it's time we level everybody up. Signature in item. What is this? 10% crit. Ooh, for 1 target. Cool. Here's the next one I was going to use. The Vestal.
A little more light, a little more strength.
So we got Profane Scroll. If in rank 1. If in rank 1! So if you somehow turn them into like a melee specialist, put them in the front line, they get a bonus. In rank 1 is more health, rank 2 is more damage. Hand of Light skill, you have Taunt on yourself. But if you end your turn in ranks 3 or 4, you get 2 stress. That is very punishing. Seraph, witness ye the holy radiance of the light. Back rank support role that specializes in consecrations. Gain consecration, and the consecration activates. Consecration lasts for 5 rounds. Okay, consecration fortitude, maybe? Let's see. Debuff resistance, death resistance. Holy Hymnal. I find this canticle particularly evocative. If has consecration, plus 25% max health. And you can give a lot of HP to the Vestal if you wanted to. I didn't do much melee Vestal. Christ, most of the Vestals spent time in the back ranks. Single target heal or AoE healing. That was sort of their steig. I still have points left to spare. I think the Hellion would be next.
The true splendor of a world.
If you're bleeding,
within
25% increased damage. Self. Barbaric Yelp will also power you up. Gain on bleed. Wait, if you resist bleeding. But I like my attack power. Personally, like Flagellant as Maniac, he can peel debuffs off the party, and Sepsis will then inflict those debuffs on the target, i.e. toss those blinds and weaks back at the boss. That does sound pretty powerful. I mean, the one I had was focusing more on hitting them with Blight. Let's see, Carcass. Path. Apparently. Again, I can take it. Gain when crit. So if you're crit, there's a 50% chance it will reduce stress by 1. Or a 25% chance the stress will reduce by 2. Your Barbaric Yelp will also make it so you will taunt your enemies. If you use Wicked Hack, you can also remove block from the enemy. You start the turn winded. Turn end. So when the turn ends, so per stacks of winded, you get a block. That is a weird one. You're just gonna be yelling at your opponent until they perish. I have not, Axel. Cleanness, 10% disease resistance, 5% resist to death, and lastly, War Paint.
She will unite the remnants of her people and rid the wild steppes of what roaming horrors yet remain.
Well, I've not watched a zero punctuation review in a long time. Holy shit. Let's see, signature in item. It is time to kill or time to die. Basically, the further you are in the front, the more damage you do. The further back you are, the less damage you do. I guess the runaway's next.
A little more light, a little more
That
strength.
is useful, because she has a few skills, I think, that set herself on fire. A plus 100 to res reduces that. Burn causing skills have a plus 2 of damage dealt. But versus Gaunt is less damage. Fine. Whoa. Orphan. I have nothing, and so I have everything. That's like the classic phrase, if everything changes, nothing changes. So yeah, you suffer a negative 20 to your max health. But the further back you are in rank, the more damage you do with burn. But the closer you are up front, the more damage you do, generally speaking. Interesting. Burn, you say? 0 punctuation to get more numbers, to defeat the enemy numbers till your numbers are highest in the land. That sounds like PoE in a way, in that we kill stuff and farm loot to get better gear so we can kill stuff and farm loot more effectively. Also, Firestarter gives a crit, long. 10 fire is nice. And then I'm out of juice. I have enough to do. Let's grab one more stagecoach item. Almanac, the Shroud. Okay, and I guess we can have 2 more trinkets on our exit. Distracting Dust. There's a 15% chance to apply blind on hit, but should you miss, you can give them a chance to have 100% crit against you. Risky, but fancy. And lastly, Strange Sapper. So 50% chance to apply vulnerability, but should you miss, there's a 20% chance you give them block. What an odd item. Oh, jeez Louise. I have an occultist in Darkest Dungeon 1 that hasn't missed a single crucial heal. You should watch one of my earlier videos. Wait, does it still exist? Darkest Dungeon. Hang on, this is an old vid. Yeah, it was this one. God, that was a long fucking time ago. Actually, rather than show it to you guys, I'll just link it to you. This is an old video. Okay, now I had fun editing this. Jesus, that was like the original address with my old streaming interface. God, that was scoffed. But yeah, that was when was the date? That was back in that was 7 years ago. Jesus, that was a long time ago. Runaway time. That'll be for later. I'm doing a shorter stream today, so I think I'm going to be wrapping up here. I've barely slept. But we're going to continue this tomorrow because we got past the worst hurdle in the video game. So yeah, I'm gonna get me some food. Check up on me ma, make sure she's doing okay. See if the contact lens is doing what it should be. I'm just gonna recharge my batteries. So I do apologise for the sort of shorter stream. But back same time tomorrow. All gas, no brakes, and we'll go from there. I'll make sure that you guys have somewhere to hang out. I will toss you over to. I will not toss you over to Don the Crown. He's doing some de herbler fur. So in case you guys need to reach me, be it before or after the stream, there's a link into our Discord. Also, big thank you to everyone who was kind enough to chip in towards our shenanigans today. Hamster Balls, good to see you again. Appreciate the 50-month resub. Axel for the 56 month in the Prime. Pineapple, thank you so much for the biddies. Arcanan for the resub of 54 months at tier 2. Thank you so much, man. Downhill for the 49 months. Camcool for the 34-month resub. And a special thanks to Seke, who not only for a daily donor, resub for 19 months, and also gifted 20 subs. Thank you so much. Holy moly. So, I'll YouTube over to Don the Crown. He is a fellow heathenistic streamer. Did stream PoE back in the heyday, but not so much now. But is currently streaming some Diablo 4. If you like the chill vibes here, I think you'll feel right at home in his neck of the woods, so I hope you will hop on over and say hi. As for me, I'm going to get some rest, but I promise you I'll be back tomorrow same time, and we'll just pick up from where we left off. So until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys very soon. Take it easy.